I'm here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Whew. Give a girl a chance to arrive. I signed on first, and then I needed to grab something. Hi, Amazing. Hello, Dichotomy. Oh my, that's a lot of hellos. Ooh. I just ate it icy and now I have brain freeze. Oh, I need it to go away. Yes, Dichotomy, you figured out the secret behind my name. That is it. Indeed. Hey, Lucifer, hello. Don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Maybe we didn't... I don't think you did right yet. I do not recall that. Okay, well, that should answer everybody's question about what are we doing tonight? Yes. Indee needs to be able to go right. Yes, pushing is important. Let's see. I gotta make sure I have YouTube open too. Gotta watch both. Hey, the first time for everything. Whew. Hiya, Penguin. You just missed the rundown. We're gonna be finishing up Indee, so Indee can move right and push. Those are the two most important things we need Indee to do. They move up, they move down, they move left. Now they just gotta move eastward. Ori, are you muted? Okay, no, Penguin, not
Effectively.
Not
Effectively, I was muted, but not because of any fault of mine.
Oh, pray tell.
Just the program decided that it didn't want to have my mic selected for no reason at all. Not like I did anything, changed anything. Just changed. It just decided on its own. So, you know.
God damn it, program.
Yep.
Well,
okay.
She was muted. Now she's free again.
I was effectively muted to everyone but Mars. But I am here now. I will admit I wasn't saying very much. You know, to be completely honest.
No worries. What was she saying? The world may never know? Mostly
you had to
figuring
be
out what Indee still needs.
In the room where it happens.
The room where it happens.
Ah, shit. No!
Uh-oh.
No, we're okay.
This might be a struggle tonight. Who knows?
This part right here is the hard part.
So what are you trying to do with this particular part?
So I want to move it so that it squishes, like, rotating. So you see how, like, the arm, like, it kind of points one way and then it points in towards the screen? That is the goal. But for that to happen, I need to basically stack all of Indee's pieces on top of itself.
Okay.
So that it looks like it's coming into the screen.
Hi.
And that its butt is facing us, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See how I'm like,
To work on the comic today, but progress is slow.
yeah.
Mason, I'm curious, what part of the comic do you find slow? Is it the writing? Is it the art? Maybe we have some advice.
I will say sometimes, it just ain't it.
Some days it is. Some days it just be slow, and that's the way it want to go.
Yep.
Ugh.
Sometimes it just ain't it.
Now the other reason I ate that Italian ice right before stream is because I was literally like napping from the time I got home to now. So I'm like, shit, I need chocolate. I gotta wake up. One more day. One more day, and then it's weekend.
Where's skin?
Oh, the sketching part.
Wrist.
Can never get it to look right, and don't know what the next panel should be. I feel like now, Ori, I've heard you say this a couple times with sketching. Is sometimes you read a point where you just gotta like say, "This is how it looks,"
Yeah,
and then refine it when it comes to the lines.
Yeah,
like that's the next step.
Sometimes you just gotta accept it and move on because you have like deadlines and shit.
Yeah. Well, for us, we have deadlines.
Well, there comes a point when it's more important for me to make the comic exist than it is to make it perfect. And that's sort of the balance I find I have to find.
Perfectionism.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Ori and I would both be down for the count.
Yep, exactly. Okay. We're gonna have to do the two of you separately.
I'm eagerly looking forward to it, Mason, but I might be biased just because you're sharing some plot stuff with me. I'm not gonna lie. I may be very biased. The chocolate kick is real. It is very real, Penguin, because sometimes I just cannot wake up otherwise. Like, I was so done by the end of my workday today. I'm like driving home in a daze. And the only way to keep myself awake, I literally had to put on songs I could start belting out or else I was gonna fall asleep. And as soon as I got home, I was like, one chocolate, go get clean, get the kids' germs off of me, and then nap.
Woof.
I'm still waiting for the nap to kick in. That should have helped the sleep reserves, and it did not.
What is happening here? Sleeve shadow should go inside. That is
very true, Dichotomy. And I say this as someone who's both working on the comic in terms of the flats and then also as a comic reader myself. Unless it's like a panel that catches my attention and it's very obviously meant to catch my attention, you know, like one of those showpiece panels where either something big is happening or there's like an interesting camera angle or they're trying to draw attention to it. Then I'll like stay on that panel for a little bit.
Saying woof is a thing. Woof.
Saying woof
That's
is
a thing. I don't know.
Woof was
that's been a word
before oof came along.
But I've been using it specifically because I think it feels different. Oof is like oof, like and wolf is like woof. Yeah. Right?
Didn't anybody watch Home Alone?
Yeah,
Buzz,
they were
your
rough.
Girlfriend. Woof.
Oh, there's that too. But yeah, what Dichotomy says is very true about comic art specifically. That like just inherently,
especially in an infinite scroll format.
And the reason I wouldn't even say especially in an infinite scroll format. I would say like it's pretty just universal that it's going to be sort of like glazed over a lot of the time. because you're reading it for the story and the art is helping the story, but you're not reading it to sit there and like look at art for a really long time. And yeah, like Takanami says, you look at it a lot, but what that also means is that you're gonna always see way, way, way more issues with it. You know?
Have I seen any Home Alone past 2?
I have seen Home Alone 3, and then I was annoyed that it wasn't the same kid, and I was like, I'll never see this again.
With
the race car
robbers in it.
It had, what I remember mainly about it is it had the toy like RC car, and that's what held the like stuff in it.
Wait, was there a bird?
I'm literally gonna. I'm telling you what I know, and what I know is what I just said. I remember that there's an RC car, and that had
very vague memories
the stolen shit in it, and that's all I got. Because I literally saw it once, and I went, "It's not Kevin McAllister. I don't care.
Who is this kid?
Who is this child?
This isn't the boy I followed.
I give no shits about this child."
Dichotomy, that was a sneeze. Thank you. I didn't mute the mic.
Mute your mic.
I'm sorry.
Do better. Be better.
Oh, amazing. They made a third one, and then they made a... Not a remake, but wasn't it like... It was recent, too, and it was on Disney+. Plus.
Oh,
what the hell was it called? Like, was it Home Alone again, or...
Yeah, something like that.
What was the most recent Home Alone?
Ooh. Okay, we cooking here.
Home Sweet Home Alone. I think that was it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think that was the Disney Plus one. Yep, 2021.
Damn. Give me the nail. Nail. Oh, shit. Okay.
They made a Home Alone 4? With Kevin McAllister?
Yeah, I never saw that one.
That wasn't Macaulay Culkin.
No, I don't actually know. The only ones that matter are the ones I've said.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2 are the good ones. Oh, starring the kid who was in Jojo Rabbit. Okay, I did not watch that one, but I've definitely seen in passing. I know the kid you're talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not the same actor. I don't care.
Takes place in his 70s, but Kevin could still get the bad guys. Honestly, Penguin, I would watch that if we get, like, old man McAllister rigging his home.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
That'd be pretty based.
They could make that work.
I think they could easily make that work. Okay. I think this is going actually pretty well.
Don't jinx yourself.
You can only really jinx yourself so much.
That's why aliens haven't invaded us yet. Kevin McAllister is protecting us. All his space trap.
There you go. Space traps.
The Collector. I sadly don't recognize that one, S-Jock. I'm sorry.
The only Collector I know is the Marvel one.
And then other times I'm just like, no. I'm uncultured. I'm sorry.
Is this all of you? I think so. It is. We need to bring you
there we
this
go.
way. Ah.
I'm curious, what the heck put us on Home Alone in the first place?
I don't remember. Someone said something and then asked the question.
Did indeed watch Home Alone. Oh, because, yeah, it went all the way back to Woof.
Ah,
That's how we got here.
I see.
Because I'm saying you're like, those are Christmas movies. How the hell did we get to this?
And that's how we got to it.
Oh, damn, Estrock. That's crazy.
And they have to divorce.
That's joking.
Oh, God.
Just a joke, Corey. Just a joke. Any advice when you don't know what the next panel should be? I almost feel like, and this is saying it as a not artist, just as a writer, experimenting with different compositions, trying different angles and seeing like which setup you like.
If I'm being honest,
Is that too time consuming?
I mean, okay. If you are an actual comic artist, where the actual goal that you have, see, I fucked it up. Damn it. Sorry, I'm gonna be a second. Damn it. How did I fuck it up?
No worries.
With the
I
void?
had to grab my box of tissues that
No.
were all the way on the other side of the room. Biblically accurate hand.
I'm trying to figure this, why this fucked up like this.
Oh no. Poor little hand. Indee, no!
Like, Indee, what happened to you here? And why?
Ooh.
Just...
Okay, Dichotomy's advice is go to the next panel you do know what you want to be and work
Right.
backwards to fill in the gap.
I'll answer
That
the
could
question in a second. I just want to know what the fuck has happened here. And probably start over again. And I think I'm gonna do it differently. Yeah.
Well, I
We're
mean,
gonna
Estrock,
try a
you
different
can
thing.
have cliffhangers in any genre. You can leave people hanging on something no
All right.
matter what kind of story you're trying to tell. Mystery, horror, slice of life.
So...
But it definitely makes sense for Junji Ito to talk about that because he's all about those cliffhangers.
when you are an actual comic artist, okay? Like, this is the goal you want to do with your life. You want to be professional. You know, you want... not even that you have to be... You want to do this, like, to the umpth degree. And you specifically want to make comics in a way that is a, like, industry, like highly professional way where you are doing comics to the best of your ability. Then yes, you would do what Mars said, because you would start with something called thumbnails, and you would start and you would plan out your whole entire comic with thumbnails so that all of the pages work together, and then all of the, you know, the dual pages work together, right? Because when you read a book, you get 2 pages side by side, right? So that all the bubbles fit properly, so that, you know, and they're not covering stuff up. So that all this stuff. And so you would do thumbnails for everything. But as also Mars said, and so sometimes you would like change them and you would move them around. But just as Mars said, that's time consuming. It's very, very time consuming. So I don't do that. And even when I do that, I don't do it. Okay, let me back up. I don't do that for Outcast. Outcast doesn't get thumbnails. I don't have the time for that. And if I'm being completely honest, I don't have a big desire to do that because being infinite scroll, it's not as important because the speech bubbles can go outside of the box, outside of the panel. When I do the pages, so like how the Ace Attorney AU and the Band AU are in classic comic page style, it makes its hands are so difficult. Yeah, I know. My brain died. Hold on, bringing it back. And I do thumbnails for that because the bubbles do have to like fit in the page now, but I still don't do it for the whole thing. I am a bad artist in the sense of that I have always been a person in my like everyday life where I'm very aware of what I want. And when I like it, that's it. And most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, the thing that I do first is the thing I wanted in the first place. Basically, so for the very recent example, I went and I bought shoes today. I needed work boots because I literally like the boots I had been wearing have been worn out. Like they're pretty bad. I looked at the treads on the bottom. Boots. It's bad. So I needed work boots. We literally walked in the store and my mom went, "Ooh, look at those green ones." And I went, "Yeah, that's it." Tried them on. Yeah, that was it. Like, I don't need, you know, in a past time, my mother would be like, "Oh, but you need to try on other shoes and you need to see." And in the past, I would have done that and I would have still ended up with the first shoe that I wanted, right? It's not always the first shoe you see, but it's the first shoe that that was the one I wanted, right? So the way that we write the comic involves a basically written thumbnail stage, in the sense of that we go through. I would almost say like the scripts act as the thumbnail a little bit. No. Well, in terms of plotting, what we do with the panels after is what I'm talking about. Yeah, like when you and I go through and I like break it up into panels, which is mostly originally to be like, okay, Mars, this is where you have to cut the story because this is too many panels and I will die. I write too much, you guys. Mars really loves writing, guys. And it's a combination, I will say, it's a combination of Mars likes her characters to yap and Ori doesn't want stagnant. I hate the idea personally of having a ton of text. Ori likes movement and I like talking. I like movement, and so like I hate the idea of like a character and it's just one panel and like a paragraph of like shit like from this one panel of this character sitting there, and it's like that's so boring. And it's because we think in animation. It really is, because I want them to be doing stuff while they talk, and that's really, really, really a big caveat we fall into. But I'd almost say that sometimes the animations inspire us more than the comic, which is why I'm trying to find more comics for inspiration of like, okay, think about it in terms of paneling and less how are they moving through the scene. Yeah, exactly, S-Struck. Exactly. And that's why Ferrex kills me, on the head. Because Ferrex needs to move. And I want him to be flipping around and being a show-off, because he is. And, like, doing all his, you know, acrobatics and stuff, because that's the kind of, you know, character that he is. But, I'm trying to get to where... So when Mars finishes a script, we go through and we break it up into the panels just written. I'm not drawing anything when we do this. I am... it's not a bad thing, Mason. I want to point that out. And to use there for comedic effect, a level like that is a trope, like that is commonly used. And there is a level, so to that degree it's very effective. When in comics they do consider it talking heads, right? When it's just back and forth. But the fact that I'm like, I never want to do that is more of like a personal kind of like failing hubris thing more than anything else, of just to like, because it also is partly, I don't want to draw that, you know, as like a personal thing, right? I'm doing the comic because it's fun. I'm not doing the comic because I have to. So the goal is to have as much fun doing it, and drawing character expressions and getting to draw different character movements and stuff is an enjoyable part to me. So I want them to move. But back to the thing. So I think that what helps Mars and I is that going through these panels like this is we're like talking through the scene, right? So it's a whole scene. It's not necessarily like one page, right?
Of stuff we had to talk about regarding tally marks, the upcoming one for when we come out of our little prep period. We had to do a lot of discussion of like, okay, where is the character in this scene? Like, what is happening? Because what Ori was envisioning was going to affect some line deliveries. It was going to affect some interaction. So I had to know, okay, where are you imagining these characters? And I had to impart to her where I'm imagining the characters in order to get certain actions to happen.
Because Mars wrote down certain movement things in her like script, and hold on, why is this doing this?
Because one of the things, like, as the writer, is when I am doing the dialogue, I'm hearing it in these characters' voices, and I'm hearing it in the tone that they're gonna say it in. So now I have to convey to Ori, and I also have to convey it in a typed way, because sometimes I'm not always around when she like has a question about like, hey, how do you want to convey this? I have to figure out, okay, what expression is this character making? What tone is this line being said in? How do I convey this to Ori so she draws the right expression, or the expression that I'm envisioning? And therein kind of lies the balance.
And then I will do like movement and stuff and see it one way differently, and then I'll like come to a moment where Mars is like, and he stands up, and it's like either like, well, he wasn't sitting down, or I have made him stand up like 4 panels ago, or like, you know, like okay, so now I have to talk with Mars.
I think at one point there was we had a distance issue where I was imagining the characters much closer to each other, and then for you were like, oh no, I was imagining them apart from each other, and it's like, okay, well that changes things. Now we have this,
and it was an issue specifically
to work with, and you know, if they're talking to each other, like, nothing can be muttered, nothing can be whispered, unless that's the intent. But keeping distance in mind, it's like, well, not sure that's gonna work if these are quiet lines that need to be said.
But that was also an issue with the environment. Like, the reason that there was distance was because of how the scene was set up, the location was set up, how certain characters were.
We had to break that down too.
It's difficult to like discuss at the same time. Honestly, I don't think we have very many communication troubles. I think
we have that many communication troubles.
Not at all. I think the actual like biggest thing that has ever happened has been Ori has procrastinated and then come to a point where like, oh shit, this doesn't work and I need to post this like now, and it's like 10 p.m. on Sunday, and I'm like, Mars, you need to fix this now. And it's more just like a time thing.
And I have graciously responded, no problem, Ori.
Yeah,
I got this.
And it's literally nothing but a time crunch problem and nothing else.
Hello, Oscar.
Hello, Oscar.
No, honestly, Estrock, it's really great to have a partner to do this with, because when I'm able to say my ideas out loud, and you know, when I'm reading the script to Ori in its, I'm gonna call it in its beta, in its draft, like, I'm doing the voices, I'm imagining what's being said, but I'm hearing it back, so I'm getting that feedback. So I might be saying a line like, blah, 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 blah. Wait, that doesn't sound natural at all. Hang on, I'm gonna change that. Okay, carrying on from this point. And it helped refine things. And you could do it out loud to yourself as well. You can always read your dialogue out loud to yourself, hear what it sounds like. With Ori, it's that extra bit of feedback where she can interrupt me and go, Mars, that doesn't quite flow. Maybe add a helping word in there or change that sentence structure. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. This reads like shit, but that's why it's called a draft. You can go back and edit it as many times as you need.
Yep.
And I've always found that helpful. I always wonder if this was with like anyone else, would it be like, nah, we'd just be too different and there'd be too much clashing, but
I will always say,
hasn't happened here.
I will always say that Mars and I really, really, really lucked out because in our specifically like media tastes, we are incredibly similar. Not exact,
Very similar.
but really, really close. And the places that we're not exact are not like detrimental in the sense of like, we still like the other thing that the person is. It's just like not our favorite thing or something. You know, like it's still like
I can actually think of a recent one where something happened in Apothecary Diaries, and I was like, "Oh, Gingy, you pissed me off again." And then Ori finally saw the episode, and she was like, "Gingy didn't bother me that much with that one."
Yeah, I was like, he honestly only said like 3 words, and I was pretty thankful. And then I forgot about his existence very fast.
I guess I read very deeply into those lines.
Yeah, the amount that you had like talked about it, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be an entire episode of this. And then it like happened, and I was like, oh, she must be talking about the next episode.
It was just a moment.
Yeah, it was just a moment. And I like completely was like, cool, it's done. I give no shits.
Your toxic writing trait is never editing. That can be a mood, Canadian. That can definitely be a mood. Because there are some times where I'm just like, I just want to get this out for the world to see. I'm trying to think of a fan fiction that was like that. I honestly think my earliest Trigun fan fiction, where it's basically almost a think piece.
Oh, that was for like
finale.
Vashwood week or month or whatever, wasn't it?
It was for Vashwood week, and it's the one with the long ass title, and I'm like, wow, I should really go back and change that. But it's like, that was
it's
one of
the
those ones
one
where I was
Vashwood
like,
I haven't made a cover for.
I don't know what kind of cover you'd put for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The title is too fucking long. I gotta edit that. But that was definitely a fanfic where I was like, I just want this out because the finale is on my mind. I want people to see like what my thought process is and what Wolfwood's thought process could be, and like everyone's still talking about the finale. So it's like not exactly catching the hype train per se, but it was like, this is very relevant to what just happened, and I want people to see it.
Yeah.
Whereas like Lost Geraniums, Healing Hands, and Ample Kiss, like those were edited because I was like, this needs to have effort. Especially if Ori is gifting me with free covers. Like,
yeah, well, Lost Geraniums was also like Ori was like, I like soulmate AU's Mars, and you're like, bet.
I do like soulmate AUs. Guess what? I'm writing soulmate AU.
Yeah, and it was like, shit, nice.
Especially when the soulmate tattoo is lost or missing or altered. That's best brand of soulmate AU.
Oh, the fun of soulmate AU is the amount of like creativity you can get with it.
I love the different interpretations.
Yeah.
Like
soulmate
like,
AU is very vague.
Colors when you first meet,
or seeing
tattoos,
no color and then seeing color.
The seeing no color is such a good one.
Hello, Allie.
One?
The red string is always fun. That I have an artist.
Red classic. I've seen body switches, like some writers go for
I've heard about those. I've never read one.
And then you body switch with your soulmate, and the only way to get back is to meet up with them in
That's
person.
wild.
One
of my favorites is the Clans one I read, The Marks We Make, where it is like you if you draw on yourself, it will come up as like a temporary tattoo basically on the other person in the same spot.
That also goes hand in hand with the you can feel your soulmate's pain AU, because I'm an angsty bitch at heart. I'm sorry.
She is.
That one just scratches all the right itches, you know?
Attacked by the funny fish? What is happening?
What?
I'm so lost. But hello, Allie. We're talking about like
story.
Yeah, but how about being attached by the funny fish is not a sentence I personally understand.
Well, I'm going back to catch up with chat. Bleh. Estrock says their toxic writing trait is relentlessly going through every possible permutation to figure out what's optimal instead of just picking something. God, Estrock, I feel that, because the frustrating thing, even just as a human, is that there are many choices you can make in your daily life. So the same goes to reason that your character could make various choices in their daily life.
It's hilarious to me.
I find that having an actual, like, a plot to follow, like, not even a plot, just a plan of where you want your story to go, helps narrow down those decisions. Like, at the end of the day, if your character is meant to be the hero, then by logic, they're going to have to make choices that allow them to be that hero. So that kind of helps narrow down some of those choices.
What I think is so funny is I am so not an indecisive person.
Or he really isn't.
I'm not. And it's a wild thing to not be indecisive, because classically it's always like like everyone's so indecisive, nobody could ever get anything done. And it's like, no, I will decide. let me decide.
Oh, Penguin, let me interest you in the brand of unknown soulmate AU, in which these two people have hung out side by side for a very long time, but never realized they were soulmates for whatever reason. Maybe they thought their tattoo was on somebody else. Maybe, I remember reading Prompto and Noctis fanfic, where when you die, your soulmate tattoo changes color. So Prompto and Noctis, they were friends, but Noctis had like a brush with death when he was younger, but was able to be brought back with the Phoenix down. But it changed Prompto's soulmate tattoo, and he was like, oh shit, my soulmate is dead. So then when he meets Noctis years later, after they've hung out for a little bit and they finally talk soulmates, he's like, yeah, my soulmate's kind of dead. And Noctis is like, oh, wow, that's really sad. You know what? I relate. Mine disappeared too because I died. And Prompto's like, wait, shit, what? So sometimes you can make it work. Sometimes you can make it work. I've seen other examples. I have to think of them. Ugh, the brain fog is bad today, you guys. The brain fog is so bad. I should have taken Wednesday off.
Can
I'm
you do it without a warp deformer?
Not.
I cannot. Give me that warp deformer. Yes, this is indeed the hardest part.
Oh, Allie, I don't think I said hello. Welcome, welcome. We were talking about soulmates for a little bit, but prior to this, we were talking about paneling and our process for Outcast, how Ori and I communicate, like how we want the end result to look.
I also think
starting with the script and then going to the panels.
What helps, like, the fact that Mars and I, like, communicate so well with the thing is both of us are very aware and accepting of the kill your darlings. So, like, there's very few things that either one of us is like, this has to happen and I will fight you, because we're like, understand, and usually the other person will come in and the only time it's a kill your darling is like, but this doesn't work with X story shit that's already happened.
See, I always find that even if it is a kill your darling, the darling is replaced by something I still like.
Yeah, that too.
Or still works toward the ultimate goal. So, like, it doesn't hurt as much, where, like, in my personal writings, there are definitely moments where I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on a plot point because of this. Now it's going in an entirely new direction. I don't hate it, but damn, I'm gonna miss that plot point. Goodbye, beloved. You could try doing thumbnails, Mason. I mean, see how it goes.
That is how you're supposed to do it. Okay?
That is the academic way of doing
that's how
it.
you're supposed to do all art. When you get at any level of a high artistic, like deal, one of the biggest thing is that the really good artists do thumbnails, even when it's just for a singular piece. I'm too fucking lazy. And I have an idea in my head that I already like. I'm not trying to find an idea. And so I can't make myself do it. I've tried at it, like the real thumbnail and shit. I have so little fun. And I'm just like, yeah, art is supposed to just be fun for me. I'm not trying to do, But some people love it. Same with like character design. They tell you like, oh, you make your character and you like try all these different hairs and you try all these different things. And sometimes I have to do that. Every once in a while I have to do that because I don't have like an exact clear vision, just a general idea. But, Allie, very unfortunate. You're missing out, not gonna lie.
Allie, you got a fandom that you love? I'm sure I could find.
Well, no, Pastry Puff. I think that bell, the dinging of the bell Ace Attorney fanfic does not have spoilers that Allie can't see. I think that one's fine. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pastry Puff, put that in chat if you have that one. Because that I feel is like
one in there.
Pinnacle, just like we're having a good time with Ace Attorney. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no shipping. It's just Pinnacle. Like we're having a good time with the characters.
100%.
Connected.
Oh fuck.
Reconnection successful. All right. Well. Oh no. We're coming back. Nothing I could have done, to be honest. I don't even know what happened. Yeah, OBS just shat itself. Welcome back. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
We should be back, Allie.
Have I checked Windows Manager?
Checked Windows Manager.
I don't. So usually that's not what causes this problem.
And this one is relatively new.
It only happens every once in a while, and it's OBS specific. No, Desktop Windows Manager is pretty chill. Desktop Windows Manager goes haywire when I like lag really hard. If my computer's lagging really hard, that's fine. This is an OBS connection thing that I don't understand. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think it has more to do with Restream than anything else. But that's the only way I'm able to stream Twitch and YouTube. And I don't want to stop that.
Some people are suggesting update or remove the outdated plugin you've installed. Run OBS as admin.
I do have one outdated plugin. But that's been outdated for a long time, is all I'm saying. I don't even know how to uninstall my outdated plugin. Where are they?
Peach Hermit Crab? I mean, I'm hearing you out, Allie. I'm hearing you out. That's an OBS destruction of justice. I love it, Estrog.
It is.
I feel like I have to copy paste that and put it in the Discord so Dylan can see it, because that one's too good.
That one's great.
That one's too good. That is going in, what is it, highlights? Quotes? No, highlights.
Yeah, highlights is the quotes.
Okay. Just got to put in air quotes so everyone knows. Nah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Beautiful pun.
My goodness.
There's no justice in Japanifornia. Not yet.
Apparently not yet. Apparently, because Apollo Justice. I get
Apollo
it.
Justice.
Ah ha he ha.
There's
Okay.
no, well, maybe there's a justice. He might just be very, very young.
Yeah, he has to be
He's a
alive at
baby.
this point, I'm pretty sure.
So there is justice in Japanifornia.
So hold on. Apollo's 21 when Phoenix is 35? 32? Something like that. So if Apollo's 21 and we're gonna round and we're gonna say Phoenix is 30. So what's 24? What's 30 minus 24 is 6? So yeah, 21 minus 6 is 15. He's definitely alive during the trilogy. He's around. He's just a child. Am I doing my math? Because even if Phoenix is 35,
Your math right.
yeah, even if Phoenix is 35 when Apollo is 21, then he's still 10. Like we don't hit a time when Apollo is not born yet when we are Phoenix playing the lawyer.
We just have a 4th grader as the main character.
Yeah.
One day.
Well, I said that
day.
apparently a lot of people, apparently a lot of other people have said that Apollo is like a child. I thought he was younger than 21. I thought he was like 18 or something.
That's what I was thinking too. I thought we were dealing with a Francisca
Yeah, Detective
case.
Conan Core, exactly. Yeah, I thought he was so young. And then I was roasted in chat by one of you. It was like, why does everyone think he's so young?
Because he's just a baby.
He just has baby face, I guess. I'm sorry. Phoenix doesn't have his baby
Really?
face.
No, he doesn't. Even when he has his Feeny face, it's not even baby face.
It is babier, but it's still not young. He's short. Okay,
babier,
I
but
guess
it's
that's
not
maybe that's
baby.
why. Maybe it's because
Okay,
he's
what are-
short and
What
baby
are we
face.
saying about short people?
That short and baby face really gives child vibes.
Oh, the audacity.
You know it to be true. Didn't you tell me
saying
once
I
you
have
were
baby
mistaken for a
face, too?
No, but the shortness.
Well, the shortness I cannot deny.
Yeah. I
Yes,
could deny
did
it
tell
no
you.
longer. No, giving his height
I
is
can
not a
deny it
spoiler.
no longer. I am
Apollo's
small.
22 at the start of the second trilogy, so he's at maximum 16 and at minimum 11.
Aw, so sometime during the original trilogy, he had his sweet 16. Good for him.
Well, if it depends on if Phoenix is 35 when we meet Apollo at the beginning of the second trilogy, or if he's 30. He's 5'5" with the hair. Without that, it's 5 even. His hair is 5 inches to his height. Oh my god.
no way.
He's shorter than Mars than without the hair.
Oh, finally.
Look at you go, Mars. Or I think I'm as tall as Phoenix. I think that was what happened.
I mean, I'm 5'2", and I have consistently been 5'2" since high school. It ain't changing.
Phoenix is 33 in Apollo Justice. So if Phoenix is 33.
Oh, okay.
So that's 9 years. So 22 minus 9 is 11, right? I think
11.
I did the math right.
Aw, he's just starting middle
So
school.
he's a babbo, a babu. But a babu babu
blurbo.
babu.
Babu babu. Babu babu babu.
How tall is Phoenix? Why did it not come up right? Miles Edgeworth is 5'10". So Miles is 1 inch taller than me, but 1 inch shorter than Dylan, which is honestly hilarious.
And he's a giant to me, so.
Ooh, this says Phoenix Wright is 5'9", which is my height. There you go.
Ooh. That do be satisfying.
So the height difference between Dylan and me is larger than the height difference between Miles and Phoenix. Mars is taller than Sid, a 15-year-old child, by 1 inch.
You know what? I'll take it. I will take it.
Okay, I thought it wasn't working and I was scared for a second. But we're okay.
I might go grab some water once it hits 9 o'clock.
How could you?
We do take the small wings, Penguin, and around here, they're tall winds.
Port is gonna be a wild ride, though.
Port is gonna be nuts. Especially in terms of those height differences.
Like, I will
You're
say...
5'10" F-Shock? Damn.
Oh, shit. Dylan mogs all of you. By 1 inch.
Oh. I'm disappointed that chocolate has not kicked in. I still feel sleepy-eepy.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. The Toy House, guys, though, has fucking kicked off. You can get...
Oh, and it looks so good.
Yeah, and I even did the Outcast Boys. All their fan art. Not all their official art yet, but all their fan art. I have linked their Toy House pages in the wikis. You never heard of mogging? You're not internet pilled enough, Estruck.
Don't worry, we're here to educate you.
I don't see, the problem is there's like...
Ooh, your gallery is nice, Ori.
Thank you, it's fun. Ori's taller than Addie, who is also a child by 1 inch. She's 15 though, right? When I was 15, I was in high school. That's 9th grade. So I wasn't my height yet. But like, yeah, that's high school. Honestly, I think Mars stopped growing at the time that we're talking about. Amazing.
It's amazing what stress will do to you.
It's begun stream. Bye, Dichotomy.
Oh,
say
night,
hi.
Dichotomy.
Say hi to
Lixian
Lixian.
for us. Oh, Lixian?
No.
I forgot.
Is not Lixian. Classic that is Moser. Yeah. How do you get an invite code to Toy House? So if you want to be able to log into Toy House, you need an invite code. I got one by responding to a Reddit page of somebody who was like, I have 1 billion and I would like to give them to people. And I will give you the link to that Reddit post where you can comment and see if they still have some.
That's pretty damn sweet.
Oh, never mind. The post is gone.
Ah, rats.
That is how I got one.
That was lucky.
So to make an account, Allie, you do need a code. And the reason for that is Toy House is a beta, right? So they don't want a bajillion people just signing up and coming on in.
That's understandable.
It's one of those things, Mason, where it unfortunately does make sense because of everybody, because they want people on there who are actually gonna use it, who are gonna do it. So having to go through like effort to like get in means you're actually gonna want to use it. And yeah, it's never gonna come out of beta, basically, Allie.
So it's not
and the
like,
reason
it's not like the art fight one where like I just want to make an account to see all the cool art, but I won't be posting art.
Yeah, so the difference, the big difference.
They probably don't have space for that.
No, the big difference between Toy House and Art Fight is the fact that Art Fight actually has a team, and Toy House is literally one person.
That is hella impressive.
So they spend the vast majority of their time just resolving disputes and stuff and being tech support. And it's just one of those things where, like, it's very old internet style, right? So I would just look around the internet. Big thing is, don't pay for one.
No, find a free one.
Yeah. But that's how I ended up getting one. I was honestly very lucky that this person was just like, I have a bajillion codes. They have a Discord server that periodically gives.
Did you get here?
Hello, Federico. That periodically gives away.
All the stream bots are red.
Their Toy House codes. Boop beep boop boo.
Boop, 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 boop.
But you can view toy houses. You can view toy houses without having an account.
Yeah, I'm having no issue exploring it at all,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Just to make your own, you need an account. Am I not using Blender or Unity? For what? I don't know what we're talking about.
I'm not entirely sure. Did I miss a piece of the conversation?
I don't think so. Okay, I don't want that. I want just, aha. Yes. And then, nope. And then, yes. All right. That looks good. Yep. Nice. Look at that.
Ooh.
Fun little hand turn there. Now we're going to the other side. Yeah, okay. I need to work on you next. Where's Finger? You know, you back down on their BS. Ah, that's good. Yeah, that was a stupid thing they were trying to do. There was no way that was gonna be, like, allowed.
Dumb.
Like, no one was gonna stand for that, basically, you know? Like Jesus.
I am very glad that people were against that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I almost wonder if something similar will happen to Duolingo with all the backlash they've gotten for theirs.
Yeah, I don't know. Ah!
Oh no!
I had the wrong handles. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is fine. We're fixing it.
What Unity BS? If I remember correctly, Allie,
Basically, what they wanted to
going to charge people.
if you made your game in Unity,
re-download?
yeah,
No.
for every
Yes,
time, every instance that your game made in Unity was downloaded, you had
It
to
would
pay
cost
them a
you,
fee.
the creator, money.
Yeah. So even if your game was free, every time it was downloaded, it would cost you money. And then on top of that, if somebody re-downloaded it just on a different computer, like it was just, you know,
it would still
cost you money, and it was
which is
a whole lot of BS.
ridiculous.
Yep. Crazy shit.
If they back down, I don't know, Penguin. I gotta be honest, because sometimes I have nothing better to do in between sessions. And sometimes one of the things I do is like, You know what? I'm gonna troll the companies that are using AI and call them out on their BS. Because someone's got to do it, right? The amount of condescending comments I've left on Duolingo's account and their posts.
Can I change?
It was very stupid, Penguin.
Okay.
No, that was the biggest one, Estrock, is like, if you, let's say you didn't like a creator, you could literally screw them over by doing that. Mason, why are you apologizing? I don't think you did anything. No AI or go bye. I like that. No AI or go bye-bye.
Okay. We're just gonna add a thing to all of these so that...
For using Duolingo. Amazing, you do you. I mean, I think Dichotomy posted earlier.
Yeah, Dichotomy's still using Duolingo, well. And I don't hate him. He's not here.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
That's
but I will make Duolingo feel bad. You know, that was a company choice. That wasn't a you choice. You just want to learn a language and broaden your horizon.
Yeah.
Not your fault that you're being forced to use their software. Exactly, Allie. Don't hate the users, hate the company.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly. Don't shoot the messenger, hate the sendee.
All right. Nope, that wasn't it.
Nope.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to move that one anyway. Nice. Ah, shit.
I mean, Penguin, I'll be honest, it's usually very rare that there isn't a reason to hate the company. So, I mean, you're usually pretty safe in that.
Yeah, just hate all companies.
Yeah.
Except certain indie ones.
Well, now I gotta mention because it's everywhere in my feed. How are we feeling about Ben and Jerry's?
I choose to think about very little, and honestly, I haven't bought ice cream in a long time. like a specific like from the supermarket. You don't buy that much ice cream.
No, my family doesn't either. What did Ben and Jerry's do? From the outside, and for what they're posting on Instagram, they're actually standing up for people. So, I want to say they're based. At least from what you can see on the surface.
It seems good.
I don't know anything about the inner practices.
Yeah.
That's why we must always hold people accountable.
It's really funny. So this only marginally ties into what we're talking about it, but I just think it's funny. And it's the fact that I watch a ton of like, again, I say a ton. I watch like 2 different content creators that make like VTuber artist drama content, you know, of like things that have happened. And I'm like sitting there with the popcorn and it's just like, oh yes, I'm learning what not to do.
No, literally.
Like, oh yes, I'm learning from your mistakes.
I'm sitting there like, yes, take notes, take notes.
Yep, exactly. Taking all the notes. There's so much like VTuber and artist drama, and I'm just like, oh yes, okay, good. Now I know not to do that and not to do that.
Well, I will admit, Ori, I don't think you do half the stuff that some of these people have done. I'm going to be honest.
But I'm not even like I'm not even talking about like some of the really horrific shit that like YouTubers do. I'm not even talking about that. There's like just a lot of like in the artist and like commission artist and specifically related to VTuber space, there's a lot of like animosity because people don't communicate well with each other. And so it's like, oh, didn't get updates or didn't do whatever, and this sort of thing. But recently, there was like a really big VTuber, not like did a giveaway for charity, and it ended up being a whole shit show with actually fulfilling the like prize that was won because of how they communicated with the artists and bad management practices. And then it was just like, did VTubers should really just like out of pocket and accept that it is and like move on, and they like were refusing to and like blaming other stuff. And it was just like, they're not a bad person, but this is like a bad look, you know? Like, don't do this.
I see what you mean.
So it's just like stuff like that where it's like, yeah, you know.
Called Season. Oh no.
Yes, I do watch Cat and Chat, Allie. You got me. I also watch Muujin.
When that happens.
Muujin is the great. Well, Allie, the problem is that that's partially the problem, but then the other problem is that one of the people tries to keep it private, and then the other person, instead of like dealing with it in private, fucking blocks them or ghosts them or doesn't do anything. And so the person who was trying gets fed up and then is like, oh, yeah, we're talking about Doki Bird.
it turns into a whole
And then the
thing.
whole shit that happened with Cinder, because then that's the other thing, like, I want to know, because ideally at some point, if the channel does well enough, I'd love to get like a manager of some sort, right? And so like getting to see all the shitty managers and why they're shitty is very important.
Ori, you said Cat and Chat. I'm guessing it's not Cat and Chat for kids.
No, it's K-A-T, the letter N apostrophe chat. And she has a little blue like text emoji that looks like a cat as the icon.
I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did watch some of her videos. Okay, I just didn't recognize the name.
She used to go by Cat Liente.
Okay. Maybe that's what I'm remembering, because that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one too? Okay.
You
well,
just
my
watching
later playlist just got very, very full.
I watch so much content. Because it's just sitting while drawing, you know? Okay. Now I need the thumb.
Nope. Because sometimes when you're drawing, you're working on your comic or you're writing or something. You need something in the background.
Yep.
Sometimes internet drama just fills that niche.
Well, they're always long. That's what really is doing it.
That's a big one too. Like literally a video essay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
a video
the
essay.
content I want.
And it's like, yes.
That's the content I want.
Okay. What is happening over here? Oh, that's a hand problem. Okay.
Not a hand problem.
No. We can fix it. This is just the hardest, like, part of this whole deal, is this angle that I'm doing now. Hand shadow. Should be able to come up.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's not
That is a
hand
drama.
shadow. What is this? Yes, I also Am I the Asshole posts. I listen to a lot of Reddit readings.
I probably have an addiction to Am I the Asshole? Because some of the stories are just so wild. You almost wonder, like, holy shit, is this real?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The other one I also follow is Not Always Right, which is specifically about hellish customers in retail. Which speaks to me, because I used to be in retail.
Consumed that one. I don't.
That one, so
I don't
I've only
see
found
anyone
it on
like
Insta. So it's in a reading format. I don't think they have a YouTube or anything to listen to it.
Yeah.
But their reads are pretty quick. Like, they're never very lengthy.
Yeah, but the only time I'm, like, consuming Reddit content is literally, I'm drawing in the background.
Let me see. Do they have a YouTube? Nope.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop,
Right.
boop, 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 beep, boop.
Oh shit, they do have a YouTube.
Oh shit.
Oh snap.
As long as it's not an AI reading, that's all I care about.
It's not, but it's mostly short. And it looks like they're interviewing people currently in retail talking about their most heinous experiences.
Wild.
It looks like the channel is still growing. But I can confirm that the Insta is very plentiful with stories. Because I've been following them since I worked in retail. Because I was like, I need to find a kindred spirit who agrees that these customers are fucking insane.
Yep.
I mean,
I feel like most people
tried to hit me with Gatorade. That was something special. That was special. Oh, Tales from the Front Desk.
That I've listened to certain Tales from the Front Desk.
In that.
I've listened to like Tales from Tech Support. Those are always kind of wild. Okay. That's not the right one.
Where do it be hiding?
This one. Yeah, there it is.
And I won't lie, my other go-to on Reddit is the SLP subreddit, just because I gotta know what's going on in my field. And I gotta know what other people are thinking. But do not be fooled. It gets crazy over there. Sometimes even more crazy than Am I the Asshole.
There's so many dots, I can't see anything. Okay.
Too many dots! I wonder if I should multitask.
I think that's good.
But do I have the brain power for it?
We'll do this one. We'll go like that. Oh. There we go. And this
I'm not doing that.
needs a little bit of that. And then you need some of that.
Let's see. Have I missed anything in chat?
I know I have, but Sis Levest.
Desk.
We're focused.
Good background content, says Penguin. The subreddit they routinely go check is Marshall Memes, which pokes fun at cliched Chinese cultivation novels. That is very niche.
This is such a wild thing.
I was like, wow, that's a sentence I didn't think I'd read today.
Yeah, really.
Crazy.
All right. Let's check your flex, Indee. You're a little weird.
Literally, Allie.
Why are you a little weird?
There's two spectrums of Am I the Asshole? It's like, you could tell when the poor person has been gaslit their entire life because they're like, am I the asshole for standing up for myself and setting boundaries? I was like, no. No, you're not.
Ah. Oh.
Whoa, what happened?
We're having epiphanies.
What happened?
We're having epiphanies over here.
Ooh.
Oh. That's how we like to do it.
Something's been solved. We like that.
It's more like the angle finally worked. Yes. Oh.
Oh, that's what we like to see.
And then I need this bit to come way. Oh. Like that. Okay, and that doesn't look
yeah, I
perfect.
remember that, Estrock.
Why do you not look 100%?
I stopped reading. I stopped reading that during that period because I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Reading what?
If I wanted to read 50 Shades of Grey, I would read 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't, but...
Can I just... Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh!
Ah!
Okay, I feel
Look
like...
at that!
Now, how do you look? I
Yes,
feel like you're a little
I do feel very
wrong.
fortunate, Penguin. I gotta be
Ooh.
honest. Without you going through that story and posting about it, I would never have experienced some of these
I feel
lines.
like I can turn it even
Whether that's a blessing
more.
or a curse, you be the judge.
Ooh, ooh,
This
ooh.
might be my first time reading a book through somebody else, which is crazy. Our cringe topic got hacked by furries. That one I don't remember, Amazing, because I haven't been on our cringe.
Shit. Shit, shit, shit.
I
This
should check
one.
that one out, though. I'm sure that was a wild time.
Come here, come here. Come here! Middle fingers!
Cringe-topia. Why are you giving us the bird, Ori?
I didn't mean to. And it's Indee.
Ah.
Blame Indee. It's Indee's fault.
Audacity. Indee, we didn't raise you this way.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
Listen to your forefingers. This is not how you were brought up.
Your fingers?
I was originally thinking father, forefather, and then it became forefinger.
Honestly,
Blame my
base
brain.
though. Like, my god.
Blame my brain for that one.
No, it was good.
I'm so out of it.
The problem, it was good.
Oh shit! Maybe I should be exhausted more often.
Yeah, your fingers instead of forefathers is just fucking lit.
Oof. The cringe was too strong for you, Penguin. Yeah, the secondhand embarrassment that creeps in. It's like, ooh.
Yep.
Four fingers of the fingerprints. Yes, exactly.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't fuck up. Okay.
Oh! Back it up, back it up!
No, no, no. It's more like me being a stupid and not checking shit. But we're good, we're good. Okay. You're a little wonk. We're gonna fix you a little more. Because we're just gonna tweak back and forth.
Still pretty good.
Good. And then we need finger to move. Nice.
Ooh.
Boy! Look at that.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's great. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm very proud of that. Wow, look at that. Whoa!
That was yes.
Look at it go! Oh my god. Look at that butt. Okay. Indee, you need to come a little closer to there. And I think you need to tilt up slightly. Okay.
Pastry, hello.
Yeah, pastry, pastry, pastry. Remember that ringing the bell, Ace Attorney fanfic Does that have spoilers for anything past Trials and Tribulations Case 3, I think Allie's on? I'm sorry, Allie. I'm very excited that this is coming out so well. This is so good. I'm so proud. Now for the very unfun part.
Excitement.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's... Fingers crossed. What the fuck happened? Okay, try again.
Pastry, you telling me you've been lurking, or did I lose you in chat and forgot to greet you? I'm so sorry. I might have lost you, Pastry Puff. It was going quick for a while. You waved! When was this?
Okay, we're gonna save.
There's your wave. Your wave was in between the Unity discussion. That's why I missed ya. Ah.
XY.
So sorry. I fail.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh, we shall find a way to incorporate the bonks, Estrock. Have no fear.
Yeah, that's a future thing though. Right now the goal is for me to make Indee usable. Okay. That kind of breaks
really
there.
Did use Pastry in chat.
Okay, it
you
breaks.
know how in Heavy Rain there was that meme, Jason,
It breaks.
Jason. Here it's just me going, Pastry.
It breaks.
Pastry.
It breaks. God, it breaks every
At least
time.
it's got a happier ending than Heavy Rain. So yay. Indee is their full name. I thought it was Indee Pointer.
Yeah, it's Indee Pointer.
The full name is Indee Pointer, guys.
God, why does this break so bad?
Alright, I gotta leave you for just a minute. I gotta get some water.
How
I'm
dare you?
dying.
Get me my chocolate too, please.
Oh, okay. I'll beam it over to you. Just hang on.
Okay, okay. Alright. Nice. Okay, what is happening here, Indee? It's actually Indee's snuts. No. Okay, what is happening here, Indee? Why are you looking extra wonk? Oh shit, did I do a stupid? I didn't. Or did I? Hold on. Fuck, I did do a stupid. Unstupid, alright. David Cage went peak David Cage and forgot to switch his alt. Fuck David Cage. Yeah, got him. My goodness. Alright. Now we can fix you. Fix you! Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I love when synthesizing corners doesn't really synthesize anything. And I have to do it all manually anyway. Okay, come here, come here. Rotate. Good. Good.
Have no fear. Your chocolate is here.
Yay.
And I already beamed it over to you, so go,
Why,
go
thank
pick
you.
it up.
Okay, let me go pick it up. All right, you ready? I'm gonna go pick it up.
Yes. Ugh. Oh no, I gave you Heavy Rain flashback. Sorry, Allie. I had actually watched a playthrough of that, like, back in the day. I watched so many Let's Plays, middle school, high school. And that was one of the ones. Your chocolate will be here in 10 to 20 business days. Try 10 to 20 seconds. I'm just that good. I've harnessed my powers. I've been training.
All right, I got it. Thanks for the 3 chocolate
Nice.
bars. Which one should I eat
I
first?
told you it would arrive safe and sound.
Milk chocolate honey almond nougat, regular milk chocolate, or milk chocolate hazelnut.
Fuck.
Which
All
should
of
I
them
consume?
sound amazing.
Yeah, I know. I bought them myself. Actually sent people chocolate for a Reddit Secret Santa thing. The Reddit Secret Santa thing is pretty interesting. I've done an art Secret Santa for 2 years in Kaz's. Ooh, we're doing milk chocolate hazelnut, I guess.
Milk
2
chocolate
years
hazelnut?
in Kaz's server.
That's a classic.
But 1 year I actually did it on Tumblr, and I drew Todoroki.
Oh, that's fun.
From My Hero. Back in like 2019 or some shit. I was in college. And it was before I was really good at digital art, so it was traditional art. And he's not bad. He came out okay.
Even going back and looking at your art, it's still good. It still holds up.
Milk chocolate hazelnut.
I don't understand, guys. I literally drank water all day today, but for some reason this feels like the first drink of water I've had in like 30 days, and I don't understand it. Why am I so dehydrated? Why can I not hydrate?
Damn. Nice, Esdrock. Where's the hand?
A Haruki Murakami novel. Ooh. Is that the author I'm thinking of?
Okay.
I think it may be. That's a lot of novels, Estra.
You're being so weird.
What?
What?
Chug that ORS? Chug that ORS? Yeah, S-Chug, it's not stupid. It's sharing literature. Oral rehydration solution. Oh, I see, Penguin.
Ah. Okay.
Very clever.
That's how brain works.
Clever.
And this is also how brain works.
I read the books I have.
This is also how brain works.
I just want more.
This is also how brain works. Okay.
I should read what I own first. Before
Wrist.
buying more books.
Fuck. Did I do a stupid? No, I didn't. Okay.
No, I think you're okay.
No. Okay. Blip.
But chocolate, stand mixer, and novels for Secret Santa. Damn, Estrock, you know how to play the game.
Okay.
I remember there was 1 year, I think it was either the year before COVID or even the year during COVID, where somewhere on Instagram I had found they were doing it was like a book Secret Santa or a book White Elephant, where you were supposed to give like one of your favorite novels to somebody. You were assigned somebody to give your novel to, and that was really fun. That was a fun one. I wouldn't mind if they did that again.
Yes. Okay. Scusi.
It's cringe if the brain works. I mean, true, some of the thoughts this brain comes up with, it can be pretty cringe. Sundoku? I'm gonna have to look that one up, S-Struck.
Light and
meaning.
light.
Let's try that. The phenomenon of acquiring reading materials but letting them pile up in one's home without reading them. Yep, that's it, Estruck. That is exactly what I've been doing. It's not like I don't read my books. Like, I always find it easier to read the shorter ones, especially nowadays, just because I don't have a lot of time on my hands. Like, I used to read 800-page books back in high school, middle school. Now I'll do more 300 to 500 pages. But even then, I'm like, if the book is thick and looks daunting, I'm like, one chapter a nut. Unless somehow I get into a rhythm where it's like, let's go, one chapter, next chapter, this chapter.
Okay.
I envy people who can do that, Estrock. I can never focus when I listen to audiobooks. My mind just goes too many places, and I also... I don't like the pseudo voice acting going on from the celebrity they hired to read the book.
I've only managed to read certain books because I read them as audiobooks.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I wish I was one of those people who got something from audiobooks, but it's like...
Dylan solely reads as audiobooks.
We have talked about using those long-form content videos as like background noise.
Yeah.
And that is what audiobooks become for me.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to them and doing something else. I don't want it to be background noise.
Oh, but you like can't focus on them at all, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I see. See, at least when I do it I am focused.
Noise. It's white noise.
See, even when I'm listening to like the Reddit stuff, like I'm retaining it. Okay. Not bad.
It was like, I feel like the Reddit stuff is easy to digest because they're short stories.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
I guess, like, technically speaking, there is a plot.
Some of them are really long.
Like, if I'm watching Timster dramas, it's interspersed with like their own opinions, their own comments.
That too.
So it's like, I don't know, it helped. You gotta follow along the page as you listen. But then what's the point? I could just give the characters voices in my head.
Oh yeah, I'm not... when I'm reading audiobooks, I ain't following along on the page, man.
Yeah, why would I do that? The voice I could give my character is way better than any celebrity could do. Unless, of course, it was Alejandro Saab, but as far as I know, he hasn't done any audiobooks. Nor has Amelie, so...
They need to write a book.
One day.
So then they can do the audiobook.
That's the strat.
See, it's funny. I know that I read Lattes and... Legends and Lattes by reading it as an audiobook. And it's narrated by the author. And I liked it a lot.
See, those ones are all right. I still won't listen to them because my brain just can't do it.
Can't deal. Mars can't deal, guys.
I can't deal. It just becomes background noise.
What are you?
I know it's a skill issue, but I never had that skill.
Are you a hand, Shadow? Where's your hand?
Where doth be your hand?
You are the hand,
that's
Shadow.
Smart enthused.
What's what? Who?
Using text-to-speech to get through an academic article.
I could never because they're so...
I read it. They're very dense.
You
like,
know...
if you gotta parse that out for a paper, I'm like, I gotta understand what's happening here.
No, Estruck. Basically, all the voice actors that we like, specifically in the anime dub world, have gotten into actual professional voice acting by doing indie shit.
Yeah. And that's the way to do it.
Yeah. That's why I broke into the indie scene a little bit. And I'm very happy with the one I got. It's really fun already. It's a fun community. I feel like I'm working with, like, if I would be working with, like,
do that.
if I was working with, like, the No Evil cast, right? It, like, feels like that.
That honestly sounds like such a vibe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna chew for a second. He doesn't want to. He has fun doing it for himself. I've mentioned it before.
He would go really far as a voice actor, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's literally
He could
got
do very
all the
well.
voices.
But not as big of a thing for him to want to do, it seems. My father actually wanted to be a voice actor. He took courses and everything.
Dang.
And he's very good at mimicry.
I've heard him and can confirm.
But then he
yes.
became an engineer instead. Okay.
My dad, see, he started out, like all of us, as a musician, and then pivoted toward engineering and programming,
Mm.
and then went with programming. You're graduating in a few days! Nice!
Yes! Hey.
Yay, enthuse!
You're going home. Boo!
No!
Boo indeed.
How dare they have homes to go to?
Yeah.
Don't they know that your home is right there? How dare they?
Okay, I don't think I did this wrong. I might have done this wrong. Hold on.
Let's see.
Cursor X.
That's a fair
Left should be
question.
negative and right should be, yeah, that's right. And then this is down. And this is up. Negative is down and positive up. Yeah, no, I'm right. It's just when I
Yeah.
link
just
them
doing
like this,
something
it's just
funky.
weird. Like I thought it should be the same way, but it's not. But I think I'm doing it right. Okay, we got one corner done, guys. Look at this lovely corner.
Woo! Ah,
We can go from here
beautiful.
to here to here to here. We got one quadrant done.
Nice.
Woo! I
can
can
make a
exist in this space.
That's awesome. Holy shit.
Now I got to exist in the next space. Quadrant.
Oh, I love it
I
so
don't want to do that
much.
quadrant. I don't want to do that. We're doing this quadrant. I want to do this quadrant. I mean, I don't want to do
Let's
this
do it.
quadrant,
Let's
if
do
we're
it.
being honest, but...
Enthuse, I'm curious, what video games were on your list?
Let me save. Let me save. Save.
Now, Estruck, that would definitely be a life hack. If the
Yeah,
entire
but that
screen was
wouldn't be
just that
as
one
cool.
Quadrant, but Ori has spoken. Ori has indeed spoken. Ooh, speaking of video games, I am almost done with the Cruel King and the
Hero.
hero. Yeah,
And the true
I
hero
always
or
feel
something
like
like
it's
that.
something hero.
Yeah, it's like this true hero or the best hero or
Cruel
something.
King and the great hero.
Yeah,
that was
there you
it.
go. I was getting there.
I'm almost done. It's just I'm in side quest hell, and they're all fetch quests. God
Woof.
damn it!
I think also, like, I have consumed a fair amount of Merryweather content, so that doesn't help with me saying woof, but I do think it's mostly independent of that and just a funny coincidence.
You were doing woof a long time before then.
Oh, yeah.
I feel.
I just
you've been
like
doing
woof.
for forever.
Yeah.
It's oof.
Woof is a part of me.
Bark bark. Indeed. Ooh, the Monster Prom franchise. Nice.
Ah, yes.
And just in time for the 4th game? Oh, best summer
There
ever.
is, have you heard of Kraken Academy Enthuse? As I got that as a free game. And we do have Mars and Ori only times coming up.
Yes. Ori and I have also played around with the idea of... So we won games on Rage Pain's stream.
Hiatus.
About a month
Hello,
ago.
hiatus stream, I guess.
Hello hiatus stream, yeah.
The best way to put it.
Ori ended up with a farm simulator. I ended up with I think it's a turn-based RPG. It's called Crown Trick.
Yeah, no, remember I got two.
Playing them half screen. Like one on one side and one on the other.
Remember, I got two. I also got Kraken Academy.
Yeah. Well, that's one I feel like we just straight up play, because that's up our alley with the voice acting and the...
Yeah, there's a lot more to it, though, so I don't know.
I don't think we'd have to split screen that one, whereas like Farming Simulator or RPG, it's like... We can only do those for so long.
Yeah. Wrist. Nope. Wrist.
Ooh, we got some Monster Prom lovers in chat. Nice.
Well, I know Enthuse is there, so yes.
And Penguin.
Oh, and Penguin. Snap. Y'all are big nerds.
Nerd! Nah, but then what would that make us?
I never said we weren't big nerds. Just they
debating
are.
what I should play after I finish this game, though. Because I'm like, I still have Nino Kuni.
Well, the other ones you and I want to play.
To beat.
But we have other ones we want to do, Mars. Like, we have frickin' Date Everything.
True. Has that come out yet?
I have no idea if it's come out yet. But there's the other one. The, like, Ace Guy one.
Oh, shit. I know the one you're talking about. Fuck, what was it?
It's in our Discord somewhere.
Yeah, it exists somewhere.
One of these chat people recommended it. Yeah, Estrock did. Yeah, that one, Estrock.
Ah, yes, the one you told us about.
Those are both, like, Ori and Mars only ones. But could be fun. And then, of course, we have Murder by Numbers always as an option in there.
Yes. It comes out in 1 month? Base,
oh, shit.
Let's
there you go. So we'll probably definitely stream that on a no Dylan day.
We definitely have to.
Just because we won't be
Kuni
voice acting that one.
Big thumbs up. Well, the whole point of that game is, like, they have some of our favorite voice actors in there.
That's what I'm saying. So we won't be voice acting that one.
I can't talk over them.
Yeah.
I can't talk over them. I just want to swoon. In the most asexual way possible, I want to swoon.
I want to swoon, and I want to look at all the really cool character design.
Yeah. I'm sorry, the laundry basket is hot. They did a good job with him.
And his design is nuts.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yes, it shall be done tomorrow.
Yes, we will be finishing. Yeah, you thought we were way further. Yeah, Enthuse, it's a combination of the Dylan going in and out of work jail every 3 weeks. And while we have had a so far 13-week uninterrupted streak.
Forget that one night where we couldn't figure out to deduce something for the longest friggin' time.
Yeah, because
we were, like,
it
wandering
had
around for at
the
least a half
fucking
hour.
check mark.
I know, that was bad design. But it still took us a half hour to figure it out.
But we yap, guys. Like, you know, come on.
We do.
We yap.
We yap quite a bit.
That's part of the Ace Tooney brand.
That's why you like us, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why you watch us.
You like that we yap?
If you didn't like that we yap, I don't know why y'all are here now when we're not playing a game.
Oh, the rage was something else.
I was so upset.
Enthuse, I recommend watching the VOD. You will be
Enthuse
entertained.
can't do it because they need to finish their own playthrough of it or something.
That was Enthuse?
I'm pretty sure that was Enthuse.
Allie.
Allie also, but I was pretty sure it was also Enthuse.
Oh shit, I'm just losing my mind.
Yeah, exactly, Canadian Lucifer. Exactly.
I mean, we're very good at
Which
that,
we very
so
appreciate.
I hope we're filling that niche.
Yeah. I like the just yapping while slightly doing other stuff niche.
Nah, Estrock, it's not on you. We were also being stubborn in the, we can figure it out, like, don't give us the hint.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I don't want to take that many hints. I would like to be, like, competent, but I will admit that when it's a UI problem, it's like, I just
There's only
am
so much you can do.
unable to make the right decisions. And I guess I personally feel a little gross about just, like, now I'm just clicking everything.
I was like, I know how to play game, I swear.
Yeah, when it's a UI problem, F you, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly, Penguin. And so in the
'Cause
future,
I agree with
and
Ori.
you guys
I
have
don't
done
think
it
that check
a
mark
lot
should
as
have been
well.
there.
I'm fine with those kind of things because I know Enthuse and Pastry Puff have brought it up a number of times with the like press it twice shit because it's just bad. We hate it. We hate that. Here I go, click it again. Yeah. We got past that one in the 1-3 testimony. Oh god. I don't even remember half of this shit.
Yeah, no, press it twice is terrible.
Yeah.
Especially when there's no indication that anything changed.
I wish the testimony changed a little bit. Or I wish Phoenix went, ooh, I should press that again.
And then an extra sentence is added. That's okay, because then
That's
I can
fine.
tell, oh, this is new. I didn't see this before. I know to click
No.
and press this.
They literally
This is
could solve the
probably
problem.
important one.
They could solve the problem by when I press the thing that brings up the ability to press something again, Phoenix should now say something like, but didn't he say something about that earlier? Like, literally anything.
I should look deeper into
Yeah,
this.
right, Allie? Terrible.
Which I feel like he's done in other instances, so why not do it here?
But
Like,
see,
that doesn't feel
the
like a
difference in
difficulty
Enthuse,
increase to me. That just feels like bullshit.
the difference with mind chess, it literally tells you to do something else. It literally tells, Edgeworth will literally be like, I don't have this knowledge right now. I don't know where to go next. And then the next, and then so when you get the clue, or the clue, he'll literally go like, ooh, time to use my clue, or that's a clue I'll use later. There's a fucking, like, audio ding as well
Edgeworth
when you do it
literally
right.
turns to the camera and goes, that's a surprise tool.
There's
that'll
also
help me
a
later.
ton of audio cues in Mind Chest. Oh my god, it dings up a storm. You do the right shit and it dings at you. You do the right
That positive
or
audio
you get
feedback,
to the
man,
point, or you get
is
to a
so
point
good.
where you should like press instead of bide your time. It dings at you. So like there's a ton. Yeah, Cleo mentioned indeed. There's a ton of like forward prompting for you to understand what's going on, and you can pick up on it. Yeah, exactly. The game explicitly tells you the press twice shit is nothingness. And what's really annoying about it is it's a new thing, right? If Ace Attorney was constantly like every once in a while you have to press twice, then that's like a formula in your head you can do. But when literally pressing for like an entire game and a half has not had that, and they don't give you a little thing in game 2, the you get like profiles, right? You can present profiles now. So in the tutorial, they literally walk you through presenting a profile. So when the Magatama comes up, they literally walk you through how to do the fucking unlock shit. So all that they needed to do was give something, anything, that this was a thing you should do now. Because once you press everything, now I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to present to, right? That's the formula.
Mind chess is better than what I thought it was going to be.
Mind chess is great. I love mind chess.
Like, we have yet to have
checkers.
a problem with mind chess.
Oh, that was good.
That's what Phoenix plays.
Poor Phoenix.
Actually, no, Eustace is playing mind checkers.
Yeah, Eustace is playing mind, like, fit the shape in the box.
No, wait, do you remember that game where there's a timer and you have to put all the little things in the right shapes?
Yes, and then it buzzes the whole time because it's like shaking, and then it pops it out,
and then it shakes and pops out.
Yeah.
What was the name
I know
of that
exactly
game?
what you're talking about.
Game where shapes.
I can picture it. It's like blue
of timer. It's blue
and
it's
yellow shapes.
Perfection. Yeah. It was called Perfection.
Okay.
No, Von Karma's playing Perfection. It can't be Eustace.
Von Karma's playing Perfection. Perfection!
Actually, no, wait. It could be both of them. Eustace is failing miserably. Meanwhile, Von Karma is just like, shoom, 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 shoom. That's right. Perfection.
Perfection. I can't do the voice.
Perfection in my cases. Perfection in my game. No one does Von Karma like Dylan. It's shameful to even try.
I'm so happy. Yeah, exactly.
Eustace literally about to put
Your girlfriend is playing Investigations 2. Is infuriated at the chess references? Oh my god, what?
Oh man.
Okay, my favorite thing that Ace Attorney does is when they start making references and then they keep it up, right? Because we do that too.
The chess references have been there a long time.
Well, yeah, the chess references have been there a long time. But I understand with like fucking, case 2 of Investigations 2, right? I'm sorry, case 1 of Investigations 2. Like, there's a lot going on, right? Case 2 has like some stuff, but it's not like what case 1 does, right?
No.
The brick joke. Yeah, the brick joke. I'm upset that I can't click every single ladder and have the step ladder conversation. It pisses me off a little bit. That, like, there's ladders in Turnabout Legacy that I'm not allowed to click, and I'm not getting the step ladder thing. Yeah, no. We talked about it. They had it. But if they draw, like, it should be a rule that if in Ace Attorney there is a ladder in a place that I can click, I should be able to click it and have some sort of stepladder joke happen. Or, like, reference to it. I don't give a shit. It does not get tired. I need it to exist.
It's too good. Oh, maybe it was the translation.
No, well, the fans translation would have had to specifically make them clickable. Yeah, exactly, Chase Streetfa. Yeah, the gay chess man. Exactly. We need all the gay chess man.
Exactly. Otherwise, how will we know they're gay if we don't have what was it? A rook surrounding a little blue pawn?
Yeah.
I forget specifically what their pieces
Yes.
were,
That's in Rise from the Ashes.
4 knights. That's right.
But they were all red in the spiky blue pawn.
Yeah, how would we ever know they're gay otherwise?
Yep. Exactly. Stop! Too squished. Unsquish you. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that looks good. Almost. Why do you look weird? Figure it out, Ori. Figure it out. Why do you look weird? Why do you look weird?
Edgeworth thinks he's a top like Everett, but he is not like Everett. I gotta be honest. I think Phoenix and Miles would be switches.
I feel like this is a really difficult thing.
Edgeworth has his moments, but then Phoenix also has his moments.
Yeah. No, I feel like I literally, and maybe I'm blanking, but I can't think of a single, like, not mainstream media, but like official IP media that has a red-blue gay pairing that they aren't just both switches. That like no one universally agrees on it, right? Like I'm literally trying to think of one. It's not like I read a ton of Reki Langa fanfic or anything, but like, do they have a concise? Everybody goes one way usually.
Oh, no, well, a lot of people do like to put Reki on the bottom because the idea there is take the cinnamon roll character who needs all the care in the world and all the love in the world, and he's automatically the bottom. Because everyone just feels really bad for Reki.
But my brain is always like, Keith and Lance. That was anyway.
Reki could be a top if he wanted to.
Keith and Lance is like,
he'll gain the confidence.
Throw a die. You know?
Keith and Lance is more like, it depends on where in their character arc they are. Right?
Yes.
Because I feel like Lance wouldn't switch at a certain point in his story, but then Keith also wouldn't switch in a certain point in his story. Like, they have to be further along. That's why I prefer, like, when it comes to Keith and Lance, like, the aftermath fan fictions where it's like they've been apart for a bit, they come back, they reconnect, and then they're both, like, mature enough to actually talk and figure stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Penguin. I was literally thinking of that. Everyone's just like, X is the bottom. We don't make the rules. That boy's just the bottom.
I have no Mega Man knowledge.
Ori, Game 5 is very gay.
I will take your word for it.
Incredibly so.
I'm trying to think of any other red and blue gays.
Let me see. Red and blue.
That's a character I haven't met yet. No. All right. There's like always a ton of red and blue. Oh,
I guess Leland Gallo is blue and pink, technically.
Close enough. But no, I was thinking Milo Bisco. That could go either way.
Milo Bisco. Milo in book 2. He could be a top.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you could go either way again.
Like, we both watched the ending of season 1 for Saibikui Bisco. Milo was a top by the end of the series.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But with the Outcast boys, there's like a scale, and so and then the pairing is who is on which end of which section, so they can switch depending on who they're with sometimes. But one is at the top is top, and one is at the bottom is bottom. All right, let's see if this works now.
As it stands, Everett is the bottomest bottom.
No. Hotzen's the bottomest bottom. Everett tops Hotzen.
You're right.
Everett tops Hotzen. Unfortunately,
Everett
but
does
yes.
top Hotzen.
That's it.
At this point in the series, Everett does top Hotzen. You're right.
I feel like, I guess I just can't imagine a point.
And not where they currently are.
I can't imagine a point where Hotzen would top Everett and they would interact. So it's just like, we don't count.
Where it's like, it's really funny as a writer because at least for me personally, I'm always thinking about the characters, yes, in the present tense where they currently are, but I also got to think about where they're going to end up because that's where half the plot is going to come from and all that character development.
Okay.
So I have to know, okay, who are they right now where we currently are in this story and who are they going to be later on? So when it comes to Hotsun, I'm like, eventually he's gonna have the confidence and then Avrit's gonna be the bottomest bottom.
I have two
as things currently stand. No.
quadrants. I can use half the screen.
Nice.
It's really janky looking
awesome.
because like the way that it's set up is kind of weird, but
Jank tells you it was made with love.
it won't be so unsmooth when I can use it as a cursor. But yeah. All right. Next corner. Ugh. Save.
It is pretty easy to top Hotsun. I will
See,
say,
for me,
even
I
when
will
he
have
gets
to
away from being the bottomest bottom, he will still be second from the bottom.
At this point, in my opinion, Hotsun is still bottomest bottom, but he can become power bottom.
He could become a power
I
bottom.
can see power bottom, but I really personally don't ever see top Hotsun.
I think I was about to say Bower Bottom.
Bower bottom.
Yes.
I do see that.
That's what I wanted.
And then like Milano is toppest top.
It's like we said, he's a switch.
But like the dynamic within that can be different. But there is like a vibe
100%.
of that level. You know? I love how fucked this
I'm
looks.
with you. Zero goes on top all the time.
I love how fucked this looks. Yay. Can I unsynthesize a corner? I don't think I can do
one still
that.
top if they are 8?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
somebody's
yeah. Oh
gotta be
yeah.
on top if you're
No.
gonna cuddle.
It has nothing to do with. Yeah. The answer is yes.
That's very
I
true.
disagree. I'm gonna stop talking. I disagree. Aces switch, given cards and all.
Giving cards.
Give it all the cards. All the cards on the table. I've laid too many cards on the table.
This is my argument. Someone has to be on top in order for a cuddle to work out. So
Yeah,
yes.
big spoon or little spoon.
Exactly.
What am I doing? Right. We've always carpal
cards,
tunnel,
that's what we're
Indee.
talking
No, it's too real, dude. It's too real.
Yeah, you could spoon.
Yeah, spooning. There is a big.
Hotsun, always the small spoon.
Yeah.
Always
No.
the little
See,
spoon.
it works equally, and the answer with that is Hotsun is the smallest spoon, and Milano is the biggest spoon. And yes, even to Aster, because he would want Aster to be experiencing the little spoon. Because otherwise, Aster, being the giant that he is always forced into big spoon. But Milano's too fucking caring. And he'd be like, no, Aster.
You know that one character from Encanto? It was the guy that Dolores had a crush on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's that one part of the song where he goes, I just have so much love inside.
Yeah, what's
Sometimes
his
I imagine Milano as that.
Mariano? I think his name was Mariano.
Is it Mariano?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Oh, gee, Mariano's on his way. Told
His
me
way.
that the
Yeah.
man of my dreams would be just out of reach.
Out of reach.
What happened to Indee?
Yeah,
Synthesized
I
corners.
definitely imagine that. Milano, I just have so much love inside. Poor Milano.
Poor
I can't wait
Indee.
to explore your tragic past.
Okay, where's
You
your hand,
happy-go-lucky
Indee?
Smiley character, you.
There it is. Okay. So I have to... Ooh. I don't even know how I'm going to do this.
Indee has missed the point. Oh no.
Haha. Badum bum.
So she's no longer Indie Pointer. She's just Indie-er. She's missing the point.
Okay. Okay.
Enthuse Fingy was the
Fingy is the current one.
This is 2.0.
Yeah. So we did change. We have turned into Fingy is the static one that actually just becomes my cursor. That we have missed the point is amazing, Canadian Lucifer. Holy fuck. That is wow. Epic shit. Okay, number 2. Yeah, so Fingy is that one. And that's what, so they're Fingy, the static one that becomes my cursor. Indee is now this one instead. And I didn't just want to do it like Fingy 2.0, and the reason for that is because, like, they really got an upgrade. You know? Like, so much so that they're basically a different character. And whereas Fingy was like literally being the characters, Indee is more like cosplaying the characters.
Indee actually has some outfits this time around.
Well, Fingy had outfits, but Fingy was literally everyone's Fingy, versus the hand will not be redrawn for Indee, just the clothes. So that's the story I'm going with. Why?
Oh no.
Let me click things! Okay. Jesus Christ!
Scream at it some more. I think it's working.
It is. I will beat it into submission. Okay.
Make it fear you.
Oh, I will fear me.
Exactly. Ori jump scare.
I'm sorry. I'm very annoyed when I'm trying to grab the handle and it's like, nah, you want this handle. And it's like, no, my cursor is nowhere near the fucking handle. You're moving.
My cursor is here. You are there. This is nowhere near you.
Yes. Why are you moving? Come. Okay.
Almost there.
It's not round enough. Round more. Why did you snap? Stop snapping.
It is funny though, because every time we say Indee, I immediately think of the character from Bluey. And I can't not think of that.
Such is life.
Indee.
Okay. Round. Become round. Why are you not round? Okay, that's gonna have to do. Good enough. We're good.
Oh, hi, Sleep. Welcome.
Hello, Sleep. I don't know. Indee's not letting me down, but...
Very sleep tonight. I am going to crash after today's stream, I swear. Ugh, I should not have gone into work on Wednesday. I really shouldn't have.
Whoa!
Ooh! Look at that finger waggle. Yes, thank you for the Rickroll, Sleep.
Okay.
Or Indiana Jones. That's another one.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. Middle finger!
Ori, stop flipping off our audience. What you doing?
Never. I will say, though, the fact that I could do it that way is really funny to me. Like, just moving the pointer finger over is really funny.
No, literally. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
Literally, though. That's what's happening right now. I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
Okay, but you can only claim that so many times.
Most of the time, I'm just shrinking it, and it just ends up being in the wrong spot.
Sounds like excuses to me.
Turn. Move.
Oh, totally random,
Turn.
you guys. But
Stop.
Mars had another bug encounter last night.
Oh my goodness.
And if you know how my past bug encounters have gone, this one wasn't
Amazingly.
the craziest, luckily.
Okay.
But it was weird.
Hand.
I was in business call with Ori last night.
Oh,
and
yeah.
honestly, it was less business and more therapy session last night.
Yeah.
Yesterday was rough. But as I'm talking with Ori, there's a fly going around the room. And I see it out of the corner of my eye, so try to catch it. And I miss. And it does that annoying thing where after you miss, you completely lose track of it and have no idea where the hell it went. So I'm like, okay, I'm shaking things. I'm trying to see nothing coming out, nothing flying. I'm like, all right, guess I'll find it later. So, complete the call with Ori. I hang up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I need a tissue first for my nose.
Gay cookies?
So, I reach over to my bedside and I grab a tissue from the box. A fresh tissue, mind you. It was sticking up out of the box. You just pull it out. And as I'm about to clear my nose, I look down and I see something black in the middle of the tissue. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I haven't blown my nose yet. What is that doing there? A piece of dust? Then I realize it has wings. And this thing is inches from my nose. So I'm just staring, processing, squish. It's like, God damn it.
He was lying in wait. Yeah.
Could bugs please stop getting near my face? I beg. Can I go one season without a bug getting anywhere near my face?
No, they like it there. You're too pretty, Mars. They just want to look at you.
I don't like it. No, that's very kind of them, but I never consented to this. The forbidden tragic gay cookies.
Oh, hold on.
Or cookies.
I have to look at you, Indee. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Looking at you.
And then today, during one of my sessions, I had one of those little green worms fall on my arm from a tree. So I'm playing with my client. We're doing therapy. And all of a sudden, I'm like, why does my arm itch? What is on me right now? And just see one of those tiny little green inchworms going up my arm. And literally out loud in front of this kid's mom, I'm like, oh, hello, flick, goodbye. Like,
okay.
We're not doing worms. No.
Ah, shit.
Not hot, fly. Not hot at all. That fly never asked for consent.
Yeah.
Nor did the spider that crawled in my bed last year.
Yeah. And then in your water cup.
That was a different spider.
Oh, well, there you go. Also not hot.
I hope.
I thought... Maybe I'm just misremembering.
I think we are talking about Shadow Milk. Sleep mentioned it a couple ones ago.
Shadow Milk cookie? Oh, those gay cookies. Okay, I will say, I am still just very much in the I love those Ace Attorney cookie run fan art you had found that one time, Pastry Puff. I just obsessed.
Just good.
Yeah.
Can't argue with perfection.
Perfection. Okay. Something's weird. You're weird.
Don't call Indee weird. She's doing her best.
Yes, they are, but I need to fix it. Come here.
Pastry Pups, sometimes chat makes for the best game of telephone.
Well, I'm like listening to Mars talking about things, reading chat. I'm not actually reading chat most of tonight because I'm obviously attempting to do the thing.
I mean, Allie, I don't see that as a bad thing. Sayu voices one of those characters, I'm pretty sure.
What characters?
Somebody in Cookie Run Kingdom.
Oh, yeah, he totally does.
Allie is an avid cookie runner.
Alejandro Sab Cookie Run. I literally saw it the other day. Yes. Smoked cheese cookie. There you go. He's smoked cheese cookie. One of the Egyptian
The cookie version
styled
of
cookies.
Sino. Indeed.
Yeah, literally though. Literally though.
My quest to get Aoife is still unaccomplished. Still incomplete. I'm trying so hard to get this man and he just refuses to come home.
And he's the one we want!
I do have a C6, what is it? I think it's Layla? Lila? I don't use her, so I don't know her name. But I've gotten like 6 of her, so I'm like, alright, I guess I got a full constellation now.
Okay.
It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it.
We'll move you.
Right, Allie? Like, I don't know. Something about Aoife's design is just really good, and
I like the movement.
The veterinarian vibes.
Yeah.
That's also very fun.
Okay. Why are you so weird?
And also,
Fixed.
he is guy with coat and gun.
Oh, shit.
And my whole team is guy with coat plus gun. The only thing that would make it better is if his color scheme was red with blonde hair.
Ooh. Yeah, seriously though.
We're just missing 2 of those crucial elements.
Mars is really here for guy with coat and gun, and it's specifically red and blonde hair.
Specifically the red coat. You got Edward Elric, you got Vash. I'm about to add Dante to the list because we're gonna watch the Devil May Cry anime.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, also
Yeah,
good.
Ronaldo!
Ronaldo is based as hell. An AA and Cookie Run. Ooh, okay, this I gotta see.
Oh, yes.
This I gotta see.
I was like fighting.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Not to do
I love
stuff.
it. Cookie Maya! Cookie Pearl! Oh my god, that's so cute!
Oh!
Look at little Cookie Gumshoe.
This is the same artist because it's the same designs. I love it. Because I know that Pretzel Cookie and Ube Cookie, Maya and Pearl, I recognize them. So cute. Oven break. Objection! The crunchiest turnabout. Another one, indeed. What was I gonna say? Guys,
Escovers. I still can't figure out how to pronounce her name, but I did get her. I'm trying to build her. It's a work in
I
progress.
remember playing Cookie Run when it was just the running cookie.
That sounded so unintentionally boomer.
It really did sound boomer in the end, didn't it? But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you meant, but oh, like I knew Cookie Run when it was just the cookie and the run.
That's the only time I ever played Cookie Run. Please. Please.
Please, please, please.
Fix yourself. Okay. I think I've done it.
Play Cookie Run, it won't ruin my life. That
I
sounds
literally,
like a trustworthy
I
recommendation.
have no desires to play gacha games.
I don't mind gacha games. I definitely want the world to be interesting and something I enjoy exploring. Like, Genshin Impact was right up my alley because, like, literally the first thing I thought was... literally when I started playing with a friend, I was like, oh, this is the game that Sword Art Online wanted you to envision when you envision yourself trapped in a game.
100%.
Because, like, back then you just started in Mondstadt, and it's like, wow, classic kingdom, dragons, but you get to run around the world, you get to talk to other characters, and then they gave you so much more game, and it continued to stay free. I was like, okay, I guess I barely pick up my Switch anymore.
Yeah, no, because the pay is the gacha.
I have only given into the gacha twice, and I'm proud of that. In the 4 years I've been playing, 5 years coming up, I've only given in 2 times. Right. One was for Albedo, because for some reason I really wanted Albedo when he first came out. And then the other time was Ito.
Well,
because that's my boy. Ito is my man.
Love Ito. I have 3 quadrants.
Ah! Hutao is very cute. Love her. Loved her character story. That was really fun.
Okay, I'm curious. If I flip these,
so
does it make more sense?
If I'm remembering correctly, the tentacles weren't involved until they were in the fairy dance arc, where they all became fairies.
Yeah.
So it technically wasn't SAO?
Yes. Okay, now it makes more sense and I'm not stupid anymore. Look at it!
Ah!
3 quadrants!
That's so cool!
No physics and no sleeves yet. That will be next.
Look, Mom, no physics.
Look, Mom, no physics. I want you to have physics. That's kind of the goal here. But look at it go! All right, we saved.
So cool.
No. Go away, Godot. Get out of my skin. Where did this go, Allie? This is a wild ride of the... The cookie world is pretty interesting and weirdly dark. Wild.
Ooh. I mean, I do not doubt that.
God. Not the snickerdoodles. Okay. Last quadrant. Can we finish this last quadrant before...
We got a half hour to go.
Okay, I actually think I'm gonna have to bend Fingy for the first time.
Oh.
Because otherwise I don't think I can reach this corner. If I don't bend Fingy.
I am Pastry Puff. That is the best brand of game. Lures you in with cute and then side slaps you with the horror.
The horrors.
That's just the best way to make a game.
Okay. Good. Give me your shit.
Gimme.
A man after midnight.
Right. Which is even funnier because my mom and I were watching Mamma Mia earlier tonight.
Nice. Okay. You. The proper you. The proper you. Wrist.
Have you seen BDG's ABA series? Can't say that I have, and that's also a lot of letters that I don't know the acronym for.
I have no idea.
Sorry, Estruck. I'm blanking hard.
My brain is mush.
Sonic can get pretty dark. I hear especially in the comics, too. Like it does what Pokemon does, where it's like, wow, this is what we could have had.
Yeah, but like, you know.
Oh, it was Abba. I get it.
Oh.
That was good, Esdrock.
It's midnight brain hours, okay?
But no, I still have not seen it.
It's Thursday, my dudes! Oh, I'm so happy.
It is. God, I'm so happy tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, I'm ready for that Ace
like,
Toonie.
I always say to my mom before I leave, because she'll say to me, it's Friday, and I'm like, it's not Friday yet. It's only Friday when I come home from work and I'm home. That is true Friday. Up until then, it's work Friday, and there's a difference.
Mars really out here gatekeeping the Fridays.
I'm not trying to gatekeep the Fridays.
You saying I can't have Friday until work is over? Give me Friday now!
I want my Friday now, but sadly, work says I can't have it. Ooh, I'm hearing good things about Case 4. That's
Do you think we're gonna start it tomorrow, guys? Or you think we're just gonna be able to finish Legacy?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we're right on the tail end of our current case.
Yeah, I really thought we were gonna finish it last week. I'm a little annoyed that we didn't.
We got too lost.
That wasn't last week, Mars!
It wasn't?
No!
Then what the hell took us so long last
It was
week?
just a long time!
Oh, okay. I can live with that.
And there was one evidence I think we were done. Oh yeah, you think we're definitely starting it? Okay, but it wasn't the table UI shit. That was the week before.
Okay.
Get your week
sorry,
straight.
Sometimes they all just blend together. And not in a bad way or anything. But just in a, I have no brain to parse out what happened when.
Seems like we're pretty confident that we'll be starting Case 4.
Ooh, alright. Looking forward to it.
It's wild to me that we're still on Case 4, though.
Real quick.
Oh, we're still on Case 3. Also wild, what was I gonna say? Also wild is the fact that it's been a year since I posted the last redirect, which means that I've been posting fucking Justice for All episodes, Farewell My Tournament episodes for over a year. I'm ignoring all of it.
Wait, has it really taken that long?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right? It is wild.
Pastry Puff, we do have an idea, because we constantly see the spoilered, blocks of chat.
You wanna check? You wanna check? I'll check. Switch account.
Ooh, enjoy your veggie burgers, Estra. Nice!
I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of jump scares today. My apologies, guys.
Hey, don't apologize. Exciting shit is happening.
Alright, studio.
This is good stuff.
Yeah, exactly, Pastry Puff. Ooh, buy like a good amount, too. Damn. We're at 402 right now. Okay. Let's go to playlists. Let's go to redirects. Goodness. Nope. It's back further. There it is. I have 6 redirects. Ace Attorney Reunion and Turnabout redirect came out. Oh, it's not a year yet. I'm sorry, it's not a year yet. It's a year since the one before that. August 9th.
Oh, we're almost there.
We're almost there. To a year since the last redirect. which would mean that
We're halfway there.
it will be close. Yeah, oh yeah,
I feel like
no,
we'll make it.
it was about the getting to see all of the redacted, spoilered stuff happening as everyone freaks out in the channels while we're playing the game can only mean one thing.
We
Oh,
said
that's so
something.
funny.
We're on to something. We just don't know what that something is.
Yeah, exactly. My gosh.
God damn it. I wish I knew what we said.
Dying Alley is so cute.
Oh my gosh, I want to see.
Oh my god, they're adorable. Wow.
Where is Little Mermaid?
Oh,
Museum?
your sketchbook. Oh my
Oh,
god.
sketchbook. Oh, there's Little Mermaid.
So cute.
I missed her earlier.
Boop, boop, boop.
She's so cute.
Yeah, exactly, Allie. I'm trying to think of if Justice for All will go to it. I mean, it is slow because I'm doing the Tingle Tower in between, which has honestly been a godsend overall. So I'm very happy to be doing that.
That buffer.
Are any of
It's a
y'all
good
watching
one.
Tingle Tower?
I
Ooh.
am.
The last one got a bunch of views because it was Phoenix on it. One of my favorite thumbnails I've ever drawn is the video that came out on Tuesday, where it's Phoenix holding the Detective Grimoire mask. Definitely like top
that
5
was a fun
thumbnails
one.
I've ever drawn. Really, really love that one. Beep boop boop. I'm trying to think of any other ones. The amount of times I've drawn Phoenix being like silenced is crazy. She be tangling in my tower. Oh god.
Oh boy.
The Demons of Ace Attorney thumbnail I'm also very happy with. There's a bunch. There's like,
There were some bangers in there.
I'm very happy that I draw the thumbnails now because, well, every once in a while there's one that's like, this was kind of bad and like just kind of slapdash and wasn't really like a crazy thing. There are a bunch that I'm like, this is a print, you know?
Mhm.
There are a lot of them where like, I am very happy with this art.
You should be very happy with your art. It's very lovely.
Okay, not thumb, pointer. How do I even... Don't know. It's a pinch. You don't want to pinch though. Uh-oh. We're running into problems. Okay, we gotta fix these problems.
Uh-oh. Not the problems.
Not the problems. The layering problems. We've also got to fix the nail. Because you should not be like that. Honestly, you should be gone completely, I think. Yeah. That makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's the way.
And then you
Be gone, fingernail.
need to be... Because we're at the bottom of the finger now. Okay, I fucked that
You gotta
too
pick
much.
up that evidence.
What is happening?
Take this whole table and
Stop.
shove it in our pockets.
Yes, the entire table. Okay, come here. Squish. Right in there. Too much squish.
It'd be even funnier if Edgeworth just had miniature versions of the evidence. Like, no, I have a mini table in my pocket.
He's like carving them out of like like chess pieces in his pocket so he can remember. And then he puts them down on a chessboard and it's just the evidence. So it's like a table and like the chocolates. And it's like, what are these? And it's like, no. These are the chess pieces. What do you mean?
It's reminding me of that scene from Meet the Robinsons where he's like, here's a garage, here's Lewis, here's the time machine. Why is the time machine an acorn? I didn't have time to sculpt everything.
Yeah. That was such a good movie.
It was. Oh my god, so underrated.
Yeah, I love the Meet the Robinsons movie.
Watch Meet the Robinsons. It's such a good movie.
Such a good movie. Ah! There we go.
You know how I talk about watching Robots that one day I was super sick in college and just needed a comfort movie? The other comfort movie I watched was Meet the Robinsons.
So good. I just saw a clip of that.
Meet the Robinsons back to back.
Like today on the internet. It like just came up. I was just like, oh, so good.
Nostalgia.
So good. Oh, it was like movies used to teach children things. And it was like, oh, yeah, they did, didn't they?
God, that reminds me of something I heard today. And Ori, it has to do with like what we were discussing last night.
Oh, yeah?
But it is testing season in the schools right now for all the grade levels. And one of those grades are going to be the incoming kindergartners. And one of the things we want to know is, do they know how to label, you know, vocabulary that's expected for their age? I was chatting with one of the test administrators, and she told me I couldn't get through my testing session.
Oh.
And I turned to her, I was like, oh, what happened? And she was like, well, we had to do a lot of redirection, a lot of refocusing. They just had a lot of difficulty paying attention. But when I was assessing their vocabulary and I showed a picture of a chicken, all they said for the rest of the session was chicken banana. Just for the rest of the time. And they would not let that go.
Huh.
Like,
wild.
Ori, please tell me you know what that is.
Yes, no. I do know chicken banana. But it's just like...
I know you don't live under a rock.
I don't live under a rock. No. But it's just like I'm just like... Huh, you know, like, wow, we're really here, aren't we?
We're really here.
We're really here.
Show a child a picture of a chicken and you're gonna get chicken banana as a response, and then they're gonna just sing that for the rest of the time you try to work with them.
Yes, exactly, Mason. Isn't there an actual chicken emoji? That's a rooster emoji.
I think there is a chicken emoji. Or a hen, I guess. Oh, you live under that rock alley? Basically, there's a sound bit on TikTok that just goes chicken, banana, chicken, banana. You know, it's a sound.
It gives the same like vibes as the from our time, like the pen pineapple pen pineapple pen. It gives that vibes.
It does give that. I was going
pineapple
to
apple
like
pen,
peanut
whatever.
butter jelly time.
Yeah, pineapple apple pen.
Because that was our generation. We had peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah, but to me, it definitely like just the vibe of the video and stuff gives to me. I'm like immediately pineapple apple pen. That's
no, it's
within
a lot
my head.
closer to that.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Yeah, not chicken jockey.
That's something else.
Chicken's just a good word to say. Like, it just has a...
Chicken is very fun to say.
Yeah.
It's got the multiple syllables. It's got that hard sound in the middle, which means you can add some flair to it. It's got that ch sound in the beginning. Like, you can't go wrong with chicken.
Yeah, exactly. Move up.
She chicken on my jockey.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Okay.
Mason, you're gonna need to put some tags on these sentences.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is not bad.
We're really gonna need a tag on that one. Jeez.
Oh my god. Like Jack Black out, done.
Yeah, Jack Black out. That's a bit better. Is it?
No. But that was not my claim.
God.
I was not attempting to make it better.
If I have a kid come into a session and start singing Lava Chicken, I'm going to lose my mind.
It's bound to happen, Mars. It's bound to happen.
It's gonna happen. And I'm not saying it shouldn't. It's part of creativity. It's part of learning and growing.
I think the problem.
Show these kids PPS.
I will say, at least like, cool that all of the children knew Chicken Banana, because that was like a big thing. Was like not having like shared media as easily, because there's so much you could be watching that like when we were kids it was like,
well, thanks to streaming.
Yeah, but when we were kids it was like no, you watched SpongeBob and everybody watched SpongeBob, so you could talk to your peers about SpongeBob, right? And so that was like the whole interesting thing. Okay.
What was the other one my kids did? It was, I was in their classroom, and they were actually doing a performance for their parents. So I was just sitting in and observing. But after they did, like, their opening parent song, they asked their teacher to sing another one, and the teacher turns to the parents, and they're like, okay, it's not really a children's song, but, you know, they know the words to it. Are you okay with this? And the parents are like, yeah, go for it. And the kids start singing word for word. What is it? APT? It's the one that's like,
oh, yeah. Yeah.
They start singing it at the top of their lungs, word for word. They get every beat, every note. And I'm like,
it's like a drinking game. Yeah.
Like little preschoolers.
Yeah. Just because it's a viral sound.
We sang Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
But see, the difference is you could only learn songs from other people teaching you songs. And so you would only get taught kid songs. Now, existing on the internet is existing with snippets. Remember, sections, small specific sections of a song. And the problem is that then you go to that song and it's really bad. Like, okay, I like Baby No Money as like a guy. I'm not a massive rap person. I like certain sections of the songs, but he's mostly just like a funny, like fun guy. And the animation that people make for him is great. And he's like incredibly vehemently anti-AI commission artist. Like he does really great work. We like Baby No Money in this house. He's a based content creator. But like I said, parts of the songs are great. I have to show you this like VTuber Mars. I stumbled across this. I'm going way off tangent. Where was I going with this? Oh, so he has like sections. His raps are nearly all of them very explicit about like, you know, stuff. They're very explicit. Yeah. But certain sections of them aren't, right? And those are usually the part that's yeah, we love Babinos. We do love Babinos. And
we do.
A lot of parts of his songs will like, you know, find their way into like the TikTok stuff, and you'll get like parts of it. But then if a kid is trying to like, I like this song, let me go look it up, it is really explicit sometimes, like a lot. And it's like, this is a little bit of a problem. I don't think it's Baby No Money's fault. I think it's just like the internet's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that it all works. But going back to, I need to tell you about this VTuber because she is fucking amazing. Her name is Doll, D-A-H-L, because it's like Dahlia something, but she goes as Doll on TikTok. And she did a verse for Baby No Money song Check. And I love her model. It's like one of my favorite VTuber models. I'm not gonna lie. Because it like... Ooh. Yeah, he's so fun, right, Astruck? He's so fun. He does cosplay. He ships Javik. He does Sonic cosplay. He cosplays Miku. He gives no shits about like gender stuff. Like, you know, like he fucking wears like tutus and stuff. It's just really
with
fun.
The horns.
Yeah.
The very pointy ears.
Yeah.
Okay, I found her.
Watch Are you on TikTok or Shorts?
I don't have TikTok. Is she on Instagram by chance?
I haven't checked. Almost definitely. I knew where like the first one was. Like which one it was.
Gotcha.
But she gives like yeah, okay, here it is. Let me see. She does have an Instagram. Let me see if it's on here.
I typed in doll and the only thing I'm getting is roll doll.
I got it. I'm gonna send you... Listen to it, even right now. It's short. But, oh my god, one, she raps beautifully. The model is fantastic. So her full name is Dayum, D-A-Y-U-M, Dayum Dahlia. Okay, that's her full name.
Oh, okay.
Her model is so good. It's not like super fancy, but because a lot of what she does is singing related content, she's had it rigged in a way that makes it look like she's dancing all the time. And I love it so much. She's so cute. And then she did a verse to Baby No Money song Check, which I do like the chorus of, and she did a verse to it, and it fucking slaps hella. But fucking, oh my god. Insane.
That is cool. Oh, I can't wait to look into her.
Like, I literally just found her recently. Okay.
Good timing.
Come here. Ooh. Oh! Okay, there's some weird shenanigans going on here that I'm gonna have to fix.
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Thanks for hanging out.
What has happened
Good luck
here?
with the comic.
No!
Whoa.
I fucked up. God damn it.
Hurry, or you only have 12 minutes left to fix it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it in the time because I gotta undo a bunch of shit to get to it. Please let me undo all of it. I think I can.
God, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yes.
We are getting all the noise. Allie, I gotta tell you, creation of anything leads to noises.
Especially in this case.
It's just a rule.
But it's because... Okay, you
That's just
have
a hard
thing,
and fast rule.
But you don't have things. And that was where I went wrong. Okay. That was where I went wrong. You need... Shadow, 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 kerblap. Kerflap. Nope, kerflap. Okay. And you had a thing, right? Yeah, you did. Would have been bad. Okay, let's go like that.
Crisis averted. You did it.
Crisis averted indeed. But I will... Sadly, it won't be fully finished tonight because I noticed some weirdness going on in the pointing... Nope. In the how the finger folds down, which I'm gonna have to deal with. So... Yep. Okay. Yes, close it up. Close it up.
But yeah, I had to share that one because one, it reminded me what you and I were talking about last night, Ori.
Yeah, it
And
definitely
then
does.
It's just fun for chat. At least I hope it is.
We're always fun for chat. That's what we do.
Like, yes, this is what my crazy kids are doing. Instead of just labeling the chicken, they start singing chicken banana upon seeing a chicken.
Interesting. Okay. What are you? Do you not have a
Ooh, it's good
light?
thoughting. That's good,
Do
pastry
have a
puff.
light. Come here. Ah! Ha ha!
Any thoughting is good thoughting.
Thoughting, yes.
Yes, thoughting.
Okay. Come here.
I was certainly thunking after watching Windbreaker the other day.
thunkers. Okay.
And I definitely gotta rewatch
I
the
saw
latest episode. to be
our
Hero
like
X.
BL guy, rec guy, and the lipstick.
Yes!
Oh, so fun.
She looked so good.
It did. Oh, I'm so happy for him.
He's one of those people I do try to regularly comment on his
Stuff.
posts.
Yeah.
Cause he actually does reply.
Oh,
like,
snap.
oh, damn, dude, you look good.
That was great. I was like, oh, it inspired him.
It's like, this is why media is so important, you guys. He found the confidence to do it because another character did it.
Rewatch
If
and
that
see it
doesn't
with the
resonate, I
dub,
don't know
Mars.
what does.
That's what Pastry's recommending.
Okay, well, I'm probably gonna do the full season first, and then maybe I'll backtrack and go.
You
I don't
gotta
know, it's
watch
just
it for our boy!
I started in the sub,
Yeah, so did I.
and that's what I know them as.
If I'm being completely honest, because there was such a long break in between, I had no issues.
Okay, well, I didn't have a long break.
What?
I don't know what caused your long break.
A season 1 and 2. Wait.
Weren't you watching season 1 dub?
No.
Oh.
I watched season 1 sub. And then Pastry Puff watched it sub, and then Pastry Puff, like, checked out the dub, and Pastry was like, the dub is epic, and then kept sending, like, dub moments in the Discord, and I was like, fuck, that is good, I do like that. I'm gonna watch that the next time. And then so I waited, and season 2 came out, and I'm watching it in the dub.
Tell you what, when I eventually get the Blu-ray, because this is inevitably going on my shelf, because... oh my god, I love this series. I will watch it in the dub.
Okay, hand.
And also
Alright.
after I get the manga. Because, holy crap. Literally, episode 6 made me want to buy the manga.
Alrighty. It's so based.
It is.
Stretch.
And I love that Tsubaki is not treated like a punchline.
Don't spoil it too hard. I'm spoilered, but don't spoil Pastry too hard.
I don't think that's a spoiler.
I'm just saying, I know Pastry Puff wants to go in as blind as possible. I was spoilered, but I don't care about being spoilered, you know, for this sort of thing.
Alright, Pastry Puff, your spoiler is a character that's typically a trope is treated with respect. There's your spoiler.
So well.
So good.
Ah, haha.
Because, like,
Haha.
if you watch anime, you've seen this character archetype before.
Oh, yeah.
And usually it's treated as a joke. Here it's like...
No,
this is
it's
just
the
them.
thing. See,
Like,
Pastry's just here for the dub, Mars. Dub's so good.
I hear ya, and I don't doubt it.
Also, it has
But
our
I'm also
boy
ahead
in
of you
it.
guys. I forget, who does Sayu play?
The evil head keel guy.
Oh. Okay.
He does a
that's
really good
right.
job, though. Sayu does an incredible job at
always does a good
unhinged,
job.
crazed villains. I mean, look at him with Silva. He did great as Silva.
I don't think Sayu's ever had a dud role.
No. He's too good.
Not that I know of.
Definitely not in recent times. Come here. Come here. Okay. Nope, I don't want you to be so pronounced. Go away. There we go. Did I fuck up? I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. Let's hope that stays true.
Are we ready for cinema? Asked Penguin. I mean, I think so. I hope so.
I didn't fuck up! What is wrong with this?
Or you celebrate way too soon.
I didn't fuck up the part that was fucked up before! Let me celebrate!
Monica, hello!
Hello, Monica.
Welcome, welcome.
Mars, the part that I fucked up before, I unfucked. That's what I was celebrating. Then I saw a different
Okay, but now
part
there's
fucked up.
a new part that's fucked.
So I'm not celebrating that part. Let me have these small victories, Mars. It's a long process. Okay. I have to add a fucking midway point though, because what is this broken
You sent me,
ass
like, 8
finger?
messages.
So how do I add a point?
This Tumblr art is lovely. Edgeworth and Phoenix in the waitress outfits. That's good. Damn, Phoenix has legs.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. Can I add a point, please?
Beautiful.
Ah, I know why. Because I'm being dumb. Where's the pointer finger? This one. Do this. And then I'd like to add a point. Beautiful. And now let's fix this really, really sad, horrific pointer finger that is happening here.
Penguin, at least in that fan art, they were serving in every sense of the word.
They were. It was Maid Day, or whatever. Okay.
Estruck, are you describing Hetalia?
Add.
I have no idea what else this
I don't
could
even
be
know
a
what I'm
reference
doing.
to.
This is what I'm doing. Okay. Perfect. That's good.
That art
That's
was
fine.
made to serve. Indeed, Penguin, indeed.
This needs to be here. Good. 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 You need one here. Good. Good. You need one here. This is not the right one. Try again. Give me this one. This is also not the right one. What the fuck are you? Ah!
A thingy.
I want hand. Hand. Ah! Why are you not it? I guess I want wrist. Okay, fine. Be a bitch.
Is that what you want?
Ugh. Yeah, I wanted wrist.
Bane.
Okay. That looks halfway decent. Yes, I will take allergy medicine. Come hither. Ooh. Look at that fingy move!
Oh,
Look at that finger bend!
dang.
Woo!
That's the motion.
Look at that! Wow! That's crazy. Crazy! Whoop, whoop, whoop! So guys, we've done it. I have made... Come here. Come here. Come here, I said. Okay. All 4 quadrants!
We did it, you guys.
We did it! Woo! Now I still have to do it with the jacket and the shirt, but everything else! Look at it go! Oh my god! He wiggle, they waggle, they woogle!
Oh. Ah.
Whew! Alright. Nice. Success. Epic. Naked Indee obtained. Look at them go. I'm really happy with this. Like, I'm so happy with this. This is nuts. Like, I hope y'all understand how wild this is. How good it moves.
This is crazy.
Hey, you do shrink there for some reason, Indee, so let me actually fix that. I don't know why you're so small in this corner for some reason. Don't do it like that. That seems better. Yeah, there we go. Now you don't shrink in the bottom quarter for some reason. Oh my god, this is so cool, guys! I hope you guys think it's cool too!
Is awesome.
If you are into Indee's nuts, indeed. I'm really happy with it. Oh my god. This is great. Epic, 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 epic. I'm so happy. This is so awesome. Oh my lord. And there's no physics yet. And there's no shirt yet. They need their jacket and shirt. But that's the next step. But I had to make Naked Fingy because sadly there are multiple Naked Fingies as we get further and further. So Naked Fingy had to be good before Jacket Fingy can be acquired. And then I have to fucking, I don't know how I'm gonna do the physics. Oh, I also have to make him poke on a click. Indee has to poke on a click.
Ooh,
that's the other thing I gotta
important.
do. And then I have to do that on every single one of these bitches.
Got our work for next week cut out.
No, next week we'd start art fight stuff. Indee, on stream at least, goes on a bit of a hiatus, a bit of a break. Because...
we put them through a lot.
Yes. Maybe I'll be working on them in the background. I don't know. I make no guarantees one way or the other. But next week we start doing art fight stuff. So get your art fight hype. Next week I will be attempting... hiatus, very scary road. Indee will go on the back burner for a little bit. No, Allie. Art fight does not begin until July, but we only stream one making time a week, and I need to personally do my own art fight prep because poor. Stop, Penguin! What do you want me to say? No. It doesn't start yet, Ellie. You got time. You got time. Oh, yeah. Prep starts next week. Yes. I will start my prep. Mainly, I have to make the thing for Avrit needs his new upgraded character sheet because he's the last of the major characters to get one that still has his old one on Art Fight. I'm probably not adding any new characters to Art Fight. I'll talk about like Toy House a little bit, and I'll talk about like your art fight profile and stuff, and give assistance. And then the week after that will be putting the alternate outfits on the paper dolls of all the characters, because they need that. I want that. I want it really bad. Then it's something makeup time. I think continuing art fight prep in general. I have to look at the calendar. I thought I had it memorized. I did not have it memorized. Schedule prep, yes. It's not here. It's in my other thing. Event plans? No. Maybe... art fight prep. Nope. I don't know where it is. No clue where I put it. It's... here it is. I found it. So next week is Averett ref sheet. Then it's the outfits added to the paper dolls. Then it's, yeah, the first week of June is finishing up prep. Second week of June is the Art Fight 101 stream. I'm gonna see if Rage wants to be a part of that one or the third week one. We'll see. And my Art Fight 101 is not going to be how to use the Art Fight website. Please, you can figure it out, I promise. It's not that hard. But
not hard, you guys.
Mostly more about etiquettes and vibes,
and find out
what I would consider the more niche things about art fight that like you get from doing art fight and being steeped in the culture, like thumbnail covers and, you know, profile flair and stuff and all those sort of fun things, and like how people set up their profiles and like how to look for stuff, you know, more that sort of thing. And then third week, the teams will have been announced. And we'll be working on the art fight quests, which I'll get more into as well. And designing the badges for the quests. And this whole thing. We'll be teabagging the culture. Exactly. Exactly. Alrighty.
It's
Well,
gonna be fun times ahead, guys.
yeah. Alrighty. We shall
with that
talk to you guys tomorrow for Ace Attorney. Whoop, whoop.
Ace Attorney.
Have a lovely
Let's
Friday,
go.
whether it's begin or has yet to begin. We will see you on
If
the
you have
morrow.
Work Friday or True Friday,
It will be the
enjoy your
morrow for
Friday.
everyone. Which morrow, who knows? But it will be a morrow for everyone here.
It's up in the air.
And
Hard to tell.
we'll see you then. Good night.
Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.